Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a little early tonight. Hip Hop Heads, it's about that time to rock with us from 7 to 9.
What's up?
In this place to be, it's your man Ghost and your man JT.
Oh, shit. We got a lot of people walking in right now.
That's
we got
right.
Appleton Radio just went live about 5 minutes early because, Ghost, what are you doing?
I'm actually online right now trying to make some money doing that Poker Stars tip.
Yeah.
I'm at the final table with 4 heads left with 159K.
So he's going to win this is basically what I'm saying because Poker Rapper is watching this and Ghost has been playing real good and running real better. Tonight we got a great show.
That's right.
You're listening to Appleton Radio. We play Maine hip-hop. Speaking of Maine hip-hop, who do we have in the building tonight?
Oh, we got all kinds of people. We got 2/3 in the attic. We got Shane. We got Essence. You know, we got OD chilling in the cut as well. Came along for the show. We got Bruce. We're getting real busy tonight. To start the show off, we want to go ahead and give a big shout out to the homeboy Jesse, Ill by Instinct.
Happy birthday,
whose
buddy.
birthday it is today. He is a quarter century today, so we're celebrating for him. We're gonna start this show off tonight with one of his joints off of the Maiden Voyage album. This is Surrogate Family, and this also goes out to everybody that's a part of the scene, not only IBI. We'll see y'all tonight down at the Easy. Let's go. Oh yeah, dude, you're listening to the Appleton Radio Show.
Child, single parent, even though he tried to grin and bear it, it was apparent he needed something to steer him. I needed an outlet. I don't know where I'd be without this. Without this right here, I have no idea what would have happened to me over the years. I don't feel so abandoned when I have family to share with in times of famine, and I examine every memory like it was candid. God damn it, I love it, and I'm no longer stranded. But I'm famished, so if you got beef, I hope it's brandished. I love to savor the flavor when I do damage. B-boy stances to all my break dances. Graph kids, the city is your canvas. MCs burn both ends of the candlestick. If you get sick, it'll spread like cancerous tissue. To the B-boys, big up. The graph kids, get up. MCs and DJs, fucking it up. The B-boys, big up. The graph kids, get up. MCs and DJs, fucking it up. B-boys, big up. The graph kids, get up. MCs and DJs, fucking it up. B-boys, big up. The graph kids, get up. MCs and DJs. I always knew it never was a question to me. In MCs, what I was destined to be. What was it I discovered? In the number of hours I slumbered and hungered for an unencumbered medium to express what was eating under the surface and exceed my blunders with courage. This was a perfect way to nourish my urges and still flourish even when I get discouraged. I guess it's purpose in a life without. I guess it's perfect, so let's ride it out. We're securing the ante, and the scene is my surrogate family, so I serve them amiably and never take it for granted that we're living our fantasy. So I move carefully but still exude daringly to pursue my dream unsparingly, as if it's staring me in the face, daring me to give chase. To the B-boys, big up. The graph kids, get up. MCs and DJs, fucking it up. The B-boys, big up. The graph kids, get up. MCs and DJs, fucking it up. B-boys, big up. The graph kids, get up. MCs and DJs, fucking it up. B-boys, big up. The graph kids, get up. MCs and DJs, rock.
On your marks, enter. North by northeast meets the dark presenter. Semi-polar molded clencher. Park bench, art venture. Drench your chords, then your force, sent your feet back. Refers to the force, which they first came forth. Worth of treasure must be measured by a spender's level of splendor. And cost the devil venomous calculations don't to end ya. Salutations, friend, don't love, you won't pretend to. Energy I expect can be lent to other efforts, so effort. Peace works if we just let it. But some jerks always down to set it and say forget it. Dead ass, so watch where you keep your head at. Don't sleep in the same spot. watch, you know the beast is fat ass. No cease, the race in which we bled at. All the hungry poor person searching for more. Beat down to dirty smirks for these poor cork. Cure for with your thirst and serving her in extra pork portions. Have a clash with the masses, mashing MCs. That's extra door, respect the talk of my traction. Played many games of chicken without condition of crashing. Rack up in your position, searing. Whack opinions, eyes and hearing. Rumors of my demise, exaggerated greatly. It isn't near it, merely fabricated lies for them who hate me. Of which I am not fearing. I am not fearing. I am not fearing. I am not fearing. Splendor or squalor, beg or borrow, lead or follow. Today or tomorrow, what you want, y'all? Splendor or squalor. Splendor or swallow, beg or borrow, lead or follow. Today or tomorrow, what you want, y'all? Splendor or swallow. My mind scribbles. I got a line in my head, fishing for nibbles. Hookless, the ocean full of shook fish. Who look pissed, my book quick, unsettled by the sight of my metal. I'm pulling off the very last tripedal. I love you now, you got the flowers verdict. You can speak my name, but watch how you word it. Your power got murdered. I heard a hiss his last breath, left a twist and twitch, and this was that. Me, I don't march with them troops, so I step like I had a ill spark in them boots. I saw bloodthirsty archers, parched on 10 roofs. Off mark when them shoots, I hit them and split them. Spitting that dark phlegm juice. Pen spooks the socks off a top exacts. Dressed in them long silk suits. Sweating at thoughts of getting knocked off by this John Wilkes booth. When I hops off the balcony, assassin blasting that guidance that's wrong. Like a make a man out of boys who think violent is strong. I'ma speak until the silence be gone. The finding bomb, the throne of sinus and tiny sits on. Minus the pawn front line, you know I'm still well protected. Hip hop, it got ill disrespected. The day skills felt neglected. And who you fucking kill sells records. Things fall apart, but shit I let it. Just chillin', accept it. The apathetic pill rejected like my applications for approval of credit. Without removing the bills to be still uncollected. Come and get it if you want it. That is very patriotic and I'm America. I sip a hate me tonic. Don't tread on me off, the snake states be haunted. If you find the right side of the bed, then wake me on it. If you want a head trip, don't take me on it. Those who fake the sacred streets on it, stake right for wrong. It goes on, it's all constant. I seen a long stint, I prawn trips and farm whips. Paraded by with their names on lips. All lit up, recycle, spit up. Momentarily stifled, now resume the battle cry. Y'all proceed to get up. Don't let up, splendor or swallow, beg or borrow, lead or follow, today or tomorrow, what you want, y'all? Splendor or swallow, splendor or swallow, beg or borrow, lead or follow, today or tomorrow, what you want, y'all? Splendor or swallow. Splendor or swallow, beg or borrow, lead or follow, today or tomorrow, what you want, y'all? Splendor or swallow, splendor or swallow, splendor or swallow, beg or borrow, lead or follow, today or tomorrow, what you want, y'all? Splendor or swallow, what you want, y'all? 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 What you want, y'all?
Yeah. Yo, Ghost is right now making it happen.
I'm all over the place right now. I'm laying this down.
All right, he's folding. So, yo,
it's
that
the
was
Appleton Radio Show, y'all. This is your boy Ryan Augustus. We got JTV holding it down as always.
I'm actually trying not to play his poker game just because I'm watching that shit. But yo, shout out to Bread. That was the song Squalor. Before that, you heard Ill by Instinct, Surrogate Family.
Happy birthday.
And I think what we're going to get into now is just in honor of our guests here tonight and what we have going on. We're going to play an old school young solo track. You know, Shane Reis back in the day, hooking up Appleton Radio with the fresh drops and helping us out back in the day. So I'm gonna kick that for you real quick, promotion style. Then a Lady Essence intro off her new album, unreleased, Total Rogue Action. So big shouts for those people for being in the building, giving us some exclusives.
Big shouts to OD as well.
Big shouts to OD in here as well. We're just watching Ghost. Looks like he's gonna chop this pot right here and not win yet.
He's got the 6.
He's gonna take down 180 players sitting going poker stars.
Enough poker talk.
Fuck
this
that.
is hip hop.
I'd rather play poker. Let's go.
All right, in the attic, OD in the building. We're getting into the young solo Appleton Radio drop. This is Shane Reis, old school tip, right from the Appleton vaults. Let's get it going, JT.
All right.
Yeah, grading biddings on the boards. You got these tracks popping, homeboy. Yeah. When I'm coming, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I could feel it. You best watch yourself. When I'm coming, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I could feel it. You best watch yourself, yeah, yeah. You best watch yourself, yeah, yeah. What up? It's Young Solo. This joint right here goes out to everybody at AppletonRadio.com. JTB, DJ 207, DJ Goggles, representing Maine hip hop to the fullest. AppletonRadio.com. Blow. My flow rabies, you better watch your apple, son. It ain't radio unless his name is Appleton. You ain't like me when I'm up on the stage. So from Cali to Maine, every city that I tally, I flame. From the east to the west and the north to the south. You got some liquor poured out like a river going down. Ribbity whip round, hit y'all with blow till your dudes fall down. So now you like my style. Young Solo, YS-2. Reason why your dudes act rude. Call me Drew, cause I bury more. Rip the equip and carry y'all. Know the name by now. Solo dropping bars, blowing up like a radio.com.
I thank everyone who truly does love me. It's hard to find confidence unruly when they judge me. And haters down below try subduing what's above me. Here's a mirror when I flow, I find beauty in the ugly. That's even in these people who be breathing in the evil. My chapel is so pristine, all pristine as a cathedral. Right now's the new beginning, back then the late era. Rough edges, smooth inning, now they'll never break Sarah. Break pills, break bills with your running mascara. You don't see every word, though it's running fast near ya. That's why I make my words bilingual in a way. For that unseen couple feeling single in a way. For that teen's broken home with the shingles in a way. For that pouring of emotions that we ink up in a day. For the rappers who are in it for relief for the stress. And listeners who spin it, feel that beat in the chest. For that leaf on a tree trying to leave and progress. For that 10-degree weather that could freeze my regrets. I made this for my locals and I made it for my strugglers. I made it so you know that every day I'm thinking of ya. I made this for the educated, made it for the advocates, made it for the scene. My team know where the attic is. I made it for my fam and I made it for my friends. Made it for the fans who love the statements from my pen. I made it for the activists and war vets buried. I made it for you waiting for the right to get married. I made it for the weary, the weak and the strong. And I say it every time that I speak in a song. I made it cause I'm grateful for my father and my mom. OZ, Shane Reis, Taryn, and sing along.
Miserable anywhere I go. I'm unhappy too. I just don't know what I'm doing here. On Earth, in this life. You know what the answer is? There is no answer.
L-I-K-E-W-O-E, 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 L-I-K-E-W-O-E. And it was black, ugly futures turned to ash on contact. Close your eyes tight, take a stab. Wait, I'll turn my back. Sabotage of self, a life on a shelf and distant tolling bells. All is well if you ask the mask or the shell. Flash back to a simpler time I invented to reminisce. And wax nostalgia denied, blood smudge for Passover. And take me, I'm waiting patient to enter your fold. Cold shoulder, freezing plasma between the ribs and vertebrae. Bolder than a man sends a leg to stand on stature. Act natural, play the silence that I come back plastic. Multitask, ingratiate the segregate of bastards. Because I have to, paper thin smiles cut like a night on the tiles. The rift a year wide between where contentment lives and where I presently reside. I got the 100-mile dead eye, as if I owned this dive. I sold these lies by solstice time. I'm thinner to be addressed as his infernal majestic. By then I'll surpass anxiety and go full-blown into delusional psychosis. I chose this life, I mowed this path, black coats to match. I knew the half, did the math, and gave not a foul sour fuck for consequence. I'm on the fence, forced to make a decision. The left-hand path has always been an intuitive option sufficient. Derision welcome used to stoke my furnace of revenge. The hollow man, arms outstretched to flame from both ends. Bag of bones at a fork in the road. road, like whoa. Secrets best kept, the shadow will know, like whoa. Traded warmth for a stone in a hole, like whoa. Make way for a wolf in wolf's clothes, like whoa. Bag of bones at a fork in the road, like whoa. Secrets best kept, the shadow will know, like whoa. Traded warmth for a stone in a hole, like whoa. Make way for a wolf in wolf's clothes, like whoa. To match, perhaps a signal to bail fast. As the tide rises, wakes my stone to grind an axe. The parallax views in panopticon perspective, muddled with sedatives and said to be objective. Everything's fine, but everyone lies. So sever the ties and let the raw nerve dangle noticed cauterize. Falsify arguments and black out on documents. Bought every last vowel and then left to feel the consonants. The condiments wasted on dishes best served cold. Crack the mold and cease the stench of follies untold. I air it out, touches to flame, then let it go. But time heals nothing, so bandage the battered soul. Introspection, because all knowledge is self-knowledge. On a prison planet of garbage, I'm powerless to stop it, but not selfish enough to simply open a clogged drain. The rust stains, proud to display this rare of age. Actually, the wax wings absorb the storm of weather days. An artist taps a vein and then he tries to ride a wave. A positive phase, oh how polarities change. Oh how much art can you take? I'll raise a glass as you wake and fall into the drape painted in funerary shades. I'll cheer you on in hell, a fool's parade. If spectators are still shifting and mildly unconvinced, I'll spit bow from this pulpit and ingest your sin. Like whoa, bag of bones at a fork in the road. Like whoa, secrets best kept, the shadow will know. Like whoa, traded warmth for a stone in a hole. Like whoa, make way for a wolf in wolf's clothes. Like whoa, bag of bones at a fork in the road. Like whoa, secrets best kept, the shadow will know. Like whoa, traded warmth for a stone in a hole. Like whoa, make way for a wolf in wolf's clothes. Like whoa, L-I-K-E-W-O-E, 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 L-I-K-E-W-O-E,
Appleton Radio Show.
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
Brzezowski
In the building right now.
As far as the world is concerned, people like me might as well not even exist.
Yeah, we got that applause and shit for Brizzo, you know what I'm saying? That's a little No Pavement flavor for you. Ghost still a little tied up, so it's JTB in here trying to control everything and lead the show because Ghost is about to get some money, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. So that's what a lot of these artists are trying to do too. Brzezowski, Moshe, he just dropped the Like Whoa remix album today, so I wanted to play the original, which is more the hip-hop flavor, you know what I'm saying? And that's honestly like one of my favorite tracks from Brzezowski and Moshe, especially collectively.
Yeah, definitely. And
violins,
also,
violins, man.
Right. And also with the new release, I mean, they've got productions from the White Jacket Collaborative. They've got Jay Hort, C Money Burns, DJ Beatmo.
Big 44.
Yeah, they've got a lot of good things going on with this new album they released. So definitely keep your eyes open for that. The next joint we're going to get into, unfortunately, we only have 2/3 of In the Attic here with us tonight. Unfortunately, OZ couldn't be here. We know there's a release coming up real soon. We'll talk about that later. But we're going to get into one of his joints right now. This is actually off the new release that he's got coming out. This joint here is called... what is this called? Declaration of Real. No doubt. Teddy Ruxpin on the production. OZ doing it big. Let's go.
It's really real. It's really real. It's really real.
It's a declaration of real.
I just can't hold
It's a new branch of government.
the way I feel.
One hand over my heart, feeling it beat. Pledge allegiance to this hip-hop and freedom of speech. This music's similar to politics, the key to the streets. But different parties tend to lie and mislead over beats. Every cabinet got a candidate promoting a change, so choose wisely. Pick one who knows the ropes of the game. Some say the underground are Democrats with liberal views. Some say the mainstream Republic missing liberal screws. I agree, every party got its minimal rules. So know your role, if not, then you can try to fit in their shoes. It's all debatable, left-wing hip-hop relatable. Fuck food for thought, yo, I got a table full. No socialism here, discussions always open topic. Tax-free knowledge and wealth, ain't no controllers rocking. Hip-hop a breed of politics, no need to vote to rock it. The White House to beat, the boost the Oval Office.
We solemnly swear and we vow to rock. Hot bars are raw all around the clock.
United to rhyme, yo, we spit vibration. A declaration of real is the hip-hop nation. We solemnly swear this is freedom of speech. We got the right to ban songs, y'all can read it and read. United to rhyme, yo, we spit vibration. A declaration of real is the hip-hop nation. Pledge allegiance to the crate diggers, writers alike. The beat smiths on that heat tip, providers a hype. The stars and the stripes, 16 bars in a mic. Average Joe, but when he flow, yo, he the congressman type. This is worldwide, it's internationally known. The buck stops here unless you wanna pass it along. This breed of politics is different in a class of its own. Fuck Uncle Sam, we tap the drum machine, he's tapping our phone. Damn, now tell me which party I'm likely to choose. The one who wants me to win, the one who likes when I lose. Yo, that's rhetorical or obvious. The industry's the public eye and I'm the lobbyist. Fuck propaganda, man, that's crazy kamikaze shit. I don't like the lie, mistrust I got a problem with. That's why I only speak the real, address the nation true. If we the people hold it down, then we can make it through. We solemnly swear and we vow to rock. Hot bars are raw all around the clock. United to rhyme, yo, we spit vibration. A declaration of real is the hip-hop nation. We solemnly swear this is freedom of speech. We got the right to ban songs, y'all can read it and read. United to rhyme, yo, we spit vibration. A declaration of real is the hip-hop nation. And I vow never to stray from that. You see, I face the facts. I stay low, so I don't fall from grace and splat. I spit directions for the freshmen navigating track. Lyrical GPS spit lines to follow across the nation's map. So keep the pace with that. It's ain't a round trip, so props to those who make it back. I see the difference between who's rocking and who's faking jacks. Let's keep the money where the conversation's at. Right in your mouth, cause competition's where the paper's at. Rap politicians scripting different litigation acts. To some it's obvious, for some they use evasive tag. I represent my delegation where the basement's at. The underground, where everybody be the president. Where everybody's relevant and setting precedents. Where music's used for food for thought and y'all digesting it. And ain't nobody here forgetting, let the message slip. No room for gloom or pessimists. We solemnly swear and we vow to rock. Hot bars are raw all around the clock. United to rhyme, yo, we spit vibration. A declaration of real is the hip-hop nation. We solemnly swear this is freedom of speech. We got the right to ban songs, y'all can read it and read. United to rhyme, yo, we spit vibration. A declaration of real is the hip-hop nation.
Yeah, big shouts to OZ. Shout out to Josiah Scribes, who I just found out right now he's following me on Twitter. Word up, Josiah. I followed you earlier. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep in touch. He's coming up to Maine Saturday night. I believe there's a show, or I don't even have all the details. We'll get back to you on that in a little bit. Sure. It's called Radius. It's off the People's Opiate. Josiah, what it do?
Scribes bring that stupid fresh line thing. The side swing, I'm a suicide king. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm an ace of spades. Run the East New York Marathon chase with blades. My rhymes flash, shine like Times Square. Yet my mind is filthier than the quarters of swine share. Signal the engineer through telepathy to adjust my mic level. To a living white devil, empire strike rebels. Microphone cast, finger bone snap. This is methadone, rap, stones crack under greatness. Yet I'm still weightless, like John M. Connect. First the flex, then that shape shift. I got you covered like a skin graft. I just walked a thin path. Told the line with my wind staff. Yo, the name is Joe. Josiah overstand everything in the game is pro. Josiah Scribes inside your nine, riot live. Drop you the warrior, sanctioned by the higher tribe. Get off that silly shit. See how really get. When you fuck around with me, you're one of my affiliates. We not responsible for what we did drinking. Just the ego controlled by end thinking. Slight of fate, I never go platinum, cause it's not even 1 million intellects in the United States. Maybe that's why I write with hate. My vinyl gets cut like rhino blades. Right hooks to light your face. My chorus preaching the choir. Fuck you leeches and liars. Even though my mentor's gone, he's still teaching society. That's called reality, no fallacy. There's nothing more authentic throughout the whole galaxy. American dreams is comas, nightmares for the Soviets. Josiah Scribes is the people's opiate.
To me, is a state of life being a state of existence. You can't learn it in college or university. It's something that you live or experience.
What? I discovered hip-hop from tape cassettes. If it's a challenge, I'ma take the bet. No need for lip service or fake respect. Cause either way, motherfucker, I'ma break your neck. Images that dominate my damaged chronic mental, black hoods and pale faces filling Masonic temples. Order of the new world patrolled by L troopers. Josiah's playing chess with the ghost of Bill Cooper. Zoom your bodies with clips, boom shotties will spit. Exemplifying factors and Illuminati will hit. Rock bottom, cop shot him with purpose intent to build the government for the services red. No matter what, I sit upon the opposite. Red words, kid, it's how I live, I'm not talking shit. Actual fact, proven evidence. Cloaked agendas, and what's moving sentiment. I'm scared of purgatory, I'm not fearing it. So make sure grave robbers stay the fuck out my pyramids. But it don't matter, God. Josiah strives as immortal living through his catalog.
This is fucking Maine, and you're listening to Appleton Goddamn Radio.
Hyperinflation, are you feeling distressed by illegitimate debts and leave our children a mess? They try to keep us quiet with a stimulus check. So many problems, man, it's like which villain is next? Wall Street needs a bailout? Yeah, from the jailhouse they barely let you live, executives sail south. I can't fail to vouch for the power in the people's heads. We all shine brightest when pushed to the edge.
Tax my wages, extracting back payments. Wishing I could change positions. Barter system, exchange dope flows the wisdom of the ancients for a wool blanket minus the smallpox. Half these MCs is all talk, got me stressing. Progressive precedents, what we need in each residence. Change ain't gonna happen, rapping with libido. Be your super ego or join the axis of evil.
Sentence you to death, the last one left of the salesman. Entailed with the quest of the arrogant, eventually ending in embarrassment. I heard the resonance of the resonance voices repenting for their boisterous activities. Mankind in captivity, paranoid about the failing industry and our ability to reinstate it. Due to recent statements by the agencies who created it, they birthed it, we gave them reimbursement.
Is there anyone holier than the right wing? Self-righteous might bring you to your knees without praying. It used to go without saying, we're making our marks, but even with your roots planted, some things fall apart. If angels play harps, why do I always feel unholy? Judgment day is coming, stock up on generic canned ravioli. Generators in a hole deep do not console me. This world is out of touch even with your cell phone roaming.
Crisis unless you never had shit and you had to make it. Bare knuckles, castles in the sky, not in my hood. Turn your mansion into a handful of power. Crisis unless you never had shit and you had to make it. Bare knuckles, castles in the sky, not in my hood. Turn your mansion into a handful of power.
System needs a reboot, memory wipe, alright. Braggadocious folks casting votes on explored depths. Deficits crept up through the storm drain. When my grandkids rule the planet, can I explain erroneous ways these terrorists that we claim to chase? Scooby-Doo removes the mask and finds our own face. $1 billion missiles, yet I can't afford heat. Propaganda from Commander-in-Chief. Good grief.
Let's all act like what the news says is all fact. This way we don't have to research it. That's why our purpose is to reverse it. It's urgent that our resurgence is heard in the minds of those who have already been lured in. A clash with counterculture is bound to halt your evil plans. Burns in the pit of the stomach like an ulcer. Those who fall first deserve it most. The government for and by the people has abandoned its post.
So tell me, what the fuck we gonna do? Every day it's something new. The problem's right in front of you. The world is so violent, the banks are collapsing. So I'm gonna be a road pirate. Armored up station wagon. You want a culture war? Go ahead and ban books. I'll be reading up on history, stocking up on canned goods. When the dollar is worthless and all you got is pocket fuzz, it'll be good to have a sandbag to stop the flood.
In our quest for freedom and independence, we've completely contradicted our beliefs with our agendas. I wonder if history will remember. This is the greatest period that we've ever endeavored. Whether it's the price of gas or the highest taxes ever or the weather, either way, they're gonna get ya. So while you're revving up your Yukon, you should be shouting revolution. Go home and put Fox News on.
Crisis unless you never had shit and you had to make it. Bare knuckles, straight fish. Castles in the sky, not in my hood. Turn your mansion into a handful of vinyl. Crisis unless you never had shit and you had to make it. Bare knuckles, straight fish. Castles in the sky, not in my hood. Turn your mansion into a handful of
Firewood. That is Sandbag with Crisis. We're always giving Sandbag love. You can see Nate Shoop, my man Ill by Instinct, down at the Big Easy tonight. We got Grand Street Orchestra down there. Open mic night, celebrating IBI's birthday. It's going to be a great time. You want to make sure you get down there.
Absolutely. We're back in the building talking shop.
That's right. Talking shop. You know, we got.
I have a tidbit to drop real quick.
Okay,
just because we played that Josiah track and I told you he was coming to Portland.
Right.
It's Saturday night. It's at Beat Happenings at Solante, 24 Preble Street, Portland, Maine.
There you go. Check that out. Who else is on the list for that tonight? You know anybody else performing on there?
I don't, but I see the. We'll check into that.
Yeah, we'll definitely check into that.
Beat Happenings is huge.
I see DJ
Trixie,
Silverchild,
Alcara, Josiah. I don't know.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people. Also, for upcoming shows, the 15th at Empire, you guys can check out First Light Collective. It's a group through Christina Contagion bringing you the freshest in hip-hop and R&B from the state. We've got Trails, Swan Naughty, Ill by Instinct. Christina will be performing a set, and Educated Advocates will be in the house as well. $5 cover charge, 21 plus. DJ Main Event will be spinning that night as well. So we're going to have a good time. You want to make sure you check that out. And
you said Swan Naughty.
That's right. With that track coming out, Swan Naughty, if y'all don't know, Swan Naughty has been coming to Maine, killing stages, killing mics, and recording tracks throughout the state of Maine since early 2000s, as far as I know. I know Jay Karen and Ill Natural have been working with him for a while.
Yep.
He's straight out of Rhode Island. He's got a lot to say. He did some joints with Ninth Wonder. So we're going to get into this Swan Naughty track. This is actually produced by Jay DePina. This joint is called True by Swan Naughty. We're getting it real busy on the Appleton radio show tonight. We got Essence and Shane Reis in the house. OD's chilling in the cut. We're going to have some fun tonight, so stay tuned, y'all. Appleton Radio, what up?
It's crazy. I swear when the niggas started getting it, niggas started missing it. When I was living unstable, then the table started pivoting. They basically ain't want your boy to get paid. Fuck haters, get paid, but that's the choice that I made. Yeah, it's hard to believe it, but I fought to achieve it. I just followed the motto, either you talk or to be it. Lead a nigga to water, can't force him to drink it. Write my thoughts on the paper, then I record when I'm speaking. Now listen, far as the truth, you can divorce it or leave it, ignore it to see it for what it be, explore it or leave it alone. As far as you're hating, no more is a secret. According to me, this a classic. It's the fact that we keeping it on. So love or hate it, a brother made it, gave it 100. Saying son's amazing's an understatement. I'm from the basement, a permanent place. Nope, I learned what it takes, so I'm at the top, earning this cake for sure. I do me, you do you. If I was you, I'd try to be a little like me. True. I do me, you do you. Listen, it is what it is. I do what I do. Thought you knew. I do me, you do you. If I was you, I'd try to be a little like me. True. I do me, you do you. Listen, it is what it is. I do what I do. They ask why the rhyme is insane. Swan Naughty, what inspired the name? Would you die for the fame? Like you stay alive in the game, surviving with pain, trying to find a way inside of my brain. It's cool, I ain't trying to complain. Let's match wits, chat for a few. Come on, cover mad shit, but after we through, don't go back to your crew. Acting cool like you master my moves when I ain't even give you half of a clue. So do the right thing, do the right thing. I'm a true to life king, who knew the right strings to pull, refusing to fight clean. Do what I feel, no matter how rude it might seem. Knowing the truth might sting like viewing a bright screen with no shades. Graduated from my old ways. Plenty broke days working for low pay, hurting for those stayed open. The wait is up now. Locks gone, faded up now. The weak niggas time to play the cut now. The God's with me, you do you. If I was you, I'd try to be a little like me. True. I do me, you do you. Listen, it is what it is. I do what I do. Thought you knew. I do me, you do you. If I was you, I'd try to be a little like me. True. I do me, you do you. Listen, it is what it is. I do what I do.
Ill Christ, Young Merc. Somebody reach out and help me. I don't know if I can take it. Fuck it. Yeah. Listen. The truth is a painful thing to swallow. Wait for tomorrow while I'm round in my sorrow, looking for change to borrow. The sun may come tomorrow, but tonight I'ma freeze. No jacket on my back, holding shredded dungarees. Please, many sleepless nights on ice cold streets. Feet froze, holes in my soles, my toes begin to freeze. Like story, I don't wanna get into what would you do if your mother threw you out in the fucking dead of winter. Convinced her that it's cold, but she still says no. And with nowheres to go, how could she sink so low? When I was the only one who brought her some ice in a towel to wipe the blood off her face, cause my father beat her for hours. 6 years old, asking him don't hit her again. And then he raised his hands and hit me like a fucking grown man. Can't understand, it all looks so perfect on TV. The shit I wouldn't do just to see a piece of family unity.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a seat and open your ears while I speak about my past and what I've been coping with for years. Trials and tribulations, relationships, broken, what up, I'm fed. Display my thoughts, but no one listens. Everybody got their own hustle on their grind, and my hustle is making rhymes. So what's on my mind was born to shine. God, body, soul of the Lord, Allah in the purest form. I console when I'm bored. Didn't know my mom, she was never there for years. Me and my sister, we bonded together, sharing our fears. Spirits with fears of losing our lives, hearing the fall cries. The price we had to pay with the youth fighting apartheid. Family members dying, many cousins I lost, brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, even husbands, of course. Raised by my grandma with unconditional love, protected us from seeing how bad the shit really was. Conditions were rough, she struggled just to give us enough, but kept her faith in God. I mean, the sister was tough, was only 5 at the time, but saw the strength in her eyes, and she's the main reason why I have the strength to survive. It's
family values.
We're having a family, don't for family over.
Family values.
Oh, you'll understand when you're older.
Family values.
What happened to spending quality time? I don't see no family values in your family, your mind.
That's family values.
What happened to family, don't for family over.
Family values.
Oh, you'll understand when you're older.
Family values.
What happened to spending quality time? I don't see no family values in your family, your mind. Shit, it's family.
Yeah, Appleton Radio. We got MCs in the building, ciphering in the background. It's a good feeling. You know,
lots of things happening in the studio, baby.
The air is nice tonight. This is the Appleton Radio Show. My name is Ryan Augustus. My boy Jay Taco over here to the left. You know, we're doing podcasts for y'all. We're putting music out there. You know, we feel that the things that we got going on in this scene need to be heard by more people than who make it out to the shows and who make it out to the open mics. So,
exactly. So here's a spot where you can check out what's going on in the 207.
That's right. And just to give you a little recap of what we've been playing so far, we had Ill by Instinct started off. We had Bread up in there. Lady Essence, obviously, we're going to be speaking with her and Shane here in a minute. Yeah. OZ, Josiah Scribe, Sandbag, Swan Naughty, Young Merc. I mean, we've got a lot of things happening tonight. And since we just went old school with Young Merc featuring Ill Christ, what a big homie, you know. Woo. Happy birthday on the new year.
Been a long time, man, since I've seen you, and I hope to hear a new Young Merc track soon.
Yeah, definitely. And so since we're going retro with a couple of tracks here, I decided I wanted to take it back to an old live Poets joint. We've been playing them lately just because I feel the people in Portland who haven't got a chance to hear any of these joints need to. This was 1996. You know, Alias before it, you know, Alias and Soul before there was Anticon, Braden Biddings, you know, KGB, you may know him as Sin the Shaman. I mean, we had a lot of things going on back in the day. So this next joint is called Ill Sense featuring KGB. This is Live Poets on Appleton Radio. Stay tuned, hip-hop heads.
I'm a swift lyricist, lyric shift and sift. Sands of rhymes falling through fingers and cracks. All times I react and sever minds, verbally molest ya. My diction varies, verbal crucifixion sorta scary. Saying I am my every other word, cause it's all about me. Make about the scene about me. Play your words ain't the word to play. I'm in the core, like an Owen, so displays my flow. From a post-Bjork era, bringing terror. Clear from my position, try the competition with my composition. Louder than compost, man, you are shit to me. Fuck a triple beam, it can't take a double dose, it seems. Another devil slow and flown calm. Microphones are arm and bomb, don't condone. No sort of slipping away. When I script down MCs, I hone and own. Kill them all with KGB. KGB, ill sense birth. Soul one, ill sense birth. CUC, ill sense birth.
Slave Visions 360, no doubt. For those who know us, know what we about. And when I grab the mic, I stop more MCs' creations than IUDs. Bust to freeze, 45 degrees of separation at the seams. This KGB's the kid. I'm putting an end to whack crews and fake ass lyricists. My rhymes attack your state of mind, your own business, never personal. How I wreck mics now, so witness. Cause we the first to spill ill talent from the underground without the color barrier holding us down. Your town is in danger. Cause there's nothing stranger than seeing original entertainers on the stage, getting the job done with so one Northeastern Sons. And we got MCs on the run with their clicks, cause time keeps ticking away, patiently waiting for rap to die every day.
45 below, building an organization from scratch like my grandma's cookie.
KGB, ill since birth. Soul One, ill since birth. CUC, ill since birth. Live poets, ill since birth.
Just let this vibe run your body. Let the rhythm run you off the edge of sanity. Clones rely on vanity. Mirrors of microphones, the hands of me, the clear of my potion. Opponents scoping my family. Musically, I'm so-so. Of MCs, I'm a pro with flow. Swinging sounds like Bolo. Big Willie like Bobo. Wiping away hieroglyphics like hobo on any day. Sniping mafioso when I'm writing on my steno pad.
Like college grads and nomads, we roam the earth. We handing out the demos and putting in hard work. Insert my verse and watch a girl smirk. Now check it. Hand me the mic and I'll wreck it in order to get respected. Cause kids will get defected at birth. When they step, I pack a bad rep and a smoking pencil. Hit the deck, cause when I catch wreck with soul, CUC steals the wheels, fuck mass appeal. We keep it ill, that's how I feel.
KGB, ill since birth. Soul One, ill since birth. CUC, ill since birth. Live poets, ill since birth. 45, ill since birth. 45, ill since birth. Braden Biddings, ill since birth. Braden Biddings, ill since birth. 45, ill since birth. 45, ill since birth. Soul and KGB, ill since birth. Soul and KGB, ill since birth. Soul and KGB getting ill since birth. Soul and KGB getting ill since birth.
Yeah. Live Poets 96 for that ass. No joking.
Always keeping it old, and the history lessons always.
Seriously, man. I mean, people need to know. You know, KGB was killing it. Soul was killing it. Braden Biddings all up on it. Mayonnaise on the cuts, you know? By the way, if you haven't noticed, hip-hop heads all alike, we've been playing DJ Premier beats all night. We like going to certain producers and just letting their intros play.
I acquired the mega pack, motherload of everything.
Yeah, so we got a lot of intros. We might be ciphering here soon. But yeah, so you know we got a lot of big things still coming up in the show. We're gonna go old school with a little bit of Braden Biddings coming up here. We got some new fresh air produced by Nate Shoup. We got a bunch of things going on, but more importantly, we got Lady Essence. We got Shane Reis in the house. We're doing it real big within the attic.
We're gonna talk to them real soon. It's getting to be about that time.
It is.
They've been sitting here putting up with this bullshit for long enough.
I know.
They deserve to answer some questions.
That's right.
Everybody wants to talk to them.
Well, we're gonna get into one more joint and then come back and speak a little bit with Shane and with Essence. The next joint we're getting into is a joint by my homies Click North. This joint is called Different Breed. Get with it, y'all.
I started at the bottom, now I'm climbing to the top. Bunch of crazy thoughts I got them, so I'ma rhyme until they stop. And my mouth keeps on spitting out saliva that I got. Lyricists drooling out lyrics when I barely used to talk. See with me, every time that I fell, fuck it, I get up. Sit up, tell myself to push on and keep my head up. Never let a pen and pad, now it's time for me to shred up. Working on my flows when all my boys were stacking bread up. I'm a different breed. Up in my room, I was smoking weed. Rocking beats turned out to be a better release for me. After the stack of my assault felonies and my grandmother telling me, just stop, Josh, please, then I got you. I took my talent and I ran with it. Never thought I'd demand respect, nan, and get it.
but I did, so I'ma take it to the bank. Words of amber, win the war against these other shooting blanks. Click north is the tank, I'ma ride it to the front line. No nine needed, all I needed was a punchline. When it come time and I'm still in lame sunshine, about time everything I work for becomes mine. Lab with my boys, ain't no such thing as a dumb rhyme. Make a lot of noise like your pedestals above mine. Scale to 1 to 100, you ain't even on 9. Kind eyes blind, constantly puffing on that main pine. Yo, Messiah, let him know what time it is, dog. Get him. Kick open the door using my talent as a weapon. I use it to take hostages until I'm on the record. Better make amends if it's pointed in your direction. Obliterating competition in under 10 seconds. Fuck climbing the ladder, I'm looking towards the future and I'll hop my way to the top like I'm Superman. Leave your record label building in a single bound. A whole smash and knock this motherfucker down. Cause everybody lies more, now they all disguise more. Give hip hop another shot and she dies more. This is what I try for, this is what I strive for. Believe it or not, this is what I'm alive for. I'm here to prove that there's no such thing as a dead MC. And on these beats I'll be extending my legacy. Blame it on the breed that you never get no regrets from me. And what you see in me's the epitome of my pedigree. See in this league, your lyrics should seem alright. The way I'm seen, I guess I'm perceived godlike. Fight for my life like Vic's Pit in a dogfight. The beast in me will never quit, but y'all might.
Yeah, Appleton radio show. That was Click North with Different Breed.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to Jigs and Messiah. Real good people. I've gotten the chance to be able to record with those guys. We've done some tracks together, done a lot of shows together. Good people all in all. Reppin' Sanford, Southern Maine.
Yeah.
So big ups to them. You know, like I said, we've been playing a lot of great hip hop tonight, and you know, which we do every week. So we're really glad if you guys are listening in and getting a chance to hear all of this and kick it with us. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the beautiful thing about it is that we're also going to bring you live guests every week. And right now we are sitting with our live guests. Let's just make sure their mics are working. What's up, y'all? It's Lady Essence.
Give them a mic check.
Hello, mic check, mic check.
Yeah, they're here. That's Lady Essence and Shane Reis. It's 2/3 of In the Attic.
Correct.
Correct.
And we really appreciate you guys coming by to just talk some hip hop and maybe face a little more heat from Ghost, but also just tell us what's going on. You've also provided some good tracks that we've been playing. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely. I mean, first things first. I mean, In the Attic, you guys are a group of young, hungry MCs that have been doing it around here for a while, but kind of just came together somewhat super groupish. You know what I mean? Like the way the three of y'all stepped together. I'd heard you all individually, and then to hear you together. How is the chemistry between the three of y'all as far as, you know, getting in the lab and being
when
able
it's on,
to?
it's fire. Like when it's on, it's fire. But sometimes, like, it's so hard when you're with a group.
Yeah.
Because you're not always going to click. And we all have, like, 3 very different lifestyles. So sometimes it's like we just can't find it. But for the most part, when we're in the booth and, like, we're really working on a song,
Right,
it
when you're
gets crazy.
hungry.
When we're hungry and we know we need to shine, yeah, I'd say we feel really good at that point. Like when we recorded stuff like Head On Straight or Clarify.
Right.
Like joints like that when we're all feeling like the same topic and we're all just ready to fire away.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
when it really feels
16
dope.
bars of heat
Yeah,
from the
that's
three
what
of
you do it for at that point.
Banging hook, banging beats, you know, and that's and really, you know, it's kind of cliche to this point, but you know, hot beats and hot rhymes. Like, what more could people want?
No,
you know, as a
exactly.
fan of hip hop music, I
Yeah.
feel you got dope beats and you got dope verses.
Then
you know,
what's the problem?
Exactly.
Get up on stage, a lot of live energy. You know what I mean? When you're on stage performing, it's really intense, and you know you're focused on the crowd and the people and doing your thing, and you really do a good job. Every time I see you, and every time I see you. Every time I see you.
Yeah, perfect.
time
No, we appreciate
I
that.
see
we
them.
try to bring it live. I mean, it's hard. There's a lot of groups around here like yours, Educated Advocates,
Thank
who
you.
Yeah.
bring it to the next bar. But I mean, when we all get together and we have the time, we like to practice. And then when we finally do get on stage, it's nice to present to people with what we work hard on.
Absolutely.
Right. And just speaking, you know, for myself, seeing you guys perform quite a bit, you know, locally. when you guys come together, even when it's just thrown together, just the lyrical ability and the power of the three of y'all to get up and control the mic, there's no shortage of entertainment, you
Right.
know. So even if you don't have the time to really, predict the set the way you want to and spend that time, because everybody has that problem. Everybody's waited till the last minute to throw their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, if you're an artist, you've done that at least a dozen times.
Not
So
if you're- not if you're working with Appleton Radio and the Enterprises. That's how I do it.
That's true.
We don't sleep.
We do
this is
rehearse.
serious shit. Here.
Definitely. Now, there was a joint that y'all did. Now, I'm kind of losing the name of the song right now, but it was like the Under Control joint.
Yes.
And I think you were responsible for the hook, if I'm right,
I
Shane.
was.
Okay.
And
so
the concept.
Right. So yeah, basically, this is what I want you to do for me, Shane. Run through this song concept, the way it was thrown together, and how the three of y'all were able to get up and all put it down. Because I think one of the three of y'all's strongest tracks that I've heard as a group was that track right there. So fill us in a little bit on the process and really how you guys went about putting this song together.
I mean, it was pretty simple. So Chris actually, Cold Logistics, made the beat.
Okay.
And he sent me the beat, and naturally, I wasn't motivated at the time.
Right.
So about 3 months later, I looked
That
at the
happens.
beat, was listening to it, vibing out, and wrote a verse. It was relative to my sister-in-law, who had just, basically, make a long story short, has a bum baby daddy.
Okay.
And he basically got her pregnant and then told her he was with another girl and that she was going to have to deal with it.
Okay.
So I was thinking in my head, like, you know what I mean? There's girls out there, there's men out there who have problems every day.
Right.
I do too, so I related mine to theirs and wrote
Sure.
the verse. And basically the whole concept is keep it under control.
Exactly. And then the way the story evolves, I think, about the female that you guys speak on within the track. Each person kind of has their own take on what this female's doing and what she's going through and where they're advancing with it.
I think that's like the dopest part of the song, actually. It's the
Same
fact that
here.
you have three people and there's this imaginary person who's going through this and you each are describing that person. And the way we each focus on certain things, like I focused a lot of like the vividness of the scenario, like I like the sun and like just things all around you and try to like metaphorically. And then Shane said it like more straightforwardly, but like just absolutely you could picture it. You could picture the girl and the lights out and like just like struggling. And then Z comes with like the 25th of December, doing it a few like I forget to remember.
Right.
And like you just that shit is so vivid. So you got Christmas time and you just like really think about it and you're like, damn, like they all have different perspectives of it. And that was the coolest part about that song that I really admired.
Yeah, I agree. You guys all showed a great ability for painting a picture in your music, and as a group, collectively, probably one of the best tracks I've heard from y'all. So definitely kudos on
Did we
that.
play that track?
I don't think
Do
we've
we
hit
plan
the
to play that
listeners with
track?
it yet.
I mean, because
I think we might need to get up on
that's
that.
such a big build
But-
up. We're gonna have to look into that situation. Holy Jesus.
Definitely.
We could do that.
Now, also for the both of y'all, the way that the hip hop scene has been going around here, it's really been evolving a lot lately.
That's true.
With Spo's success with I'm Awesome, we can't shy away from that as being a part of this community.
Right.
People need to realize that opened a lot of doors and shed a lot of light onto the scene. And he hasn't been shy as far as letting people be a part of it and bringing people along. But with that happening and more shows popping up and Clash of the Titans having hip hop acts in it and bringing local hip hop, really to more venues, what do you guys think is important in 2011 to really improve the hip hop scene? What are we lacking right now? And what do you think we can all kind of work toward to make sure that 2011 is bigger than 2010? Because it was a big year for Maine hip hop.
Right. I'll give my opinion first.
Okay, you go first.
I think that, everyone knows about Wednesday at the Big Easy. Right. But personally, I've been thinking, who really can go out on a Wednesday?
Sometimes it's tough, man.
You know what I mean?
For me personally,
Exactly.
it's tough. I
Me
gotta be
too.
at work,
That's why I haven't been out there that much. It's not that I don't support it. It's just it's Wednesday. And you have
Exactly.
to get up on Thursday. So why not try when all the people are out at the Club 51 or Oasis or
Right.
anywhere like that? Why not try to have a night on that night?
Right, on a Saturday night.
Right.
And you're right there. The biggest problem is with a lot of the bars, they feel like their Saturday nights are going to be big either way. And, with the majority of the people attending the bars, they want a DJ that's going to play club music that people can dance to.
No, you're right, but I mean
that's inevitable.
No, you're right, but I mean it wouldn't even have to be solely on hip hop.
Right.
I mean it could be an open mic.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it is right now.
Sure.
And I mean if we could find other acts, it doesn't have to be just hip hop, but we
Sure.
can incorporate hip hop into it.
Exactly.
So have her play a rock band.
That's
You know what I mean?
a really
Play an
good
R&B, gospel. I don't care what
Yeah.
it is, but
Yeah,
then
definitely.
have hip hop come through too. And I mean,
I guess it's going to be when Appleton Radio takes the next step and we're going to get our live, bar location. We're going to do exactly what you're talking about.
Perfect.
here,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. That'd be perfect.
But no, yeah, I think it's a good idea, and like it's tough. It's interesting to know if it would work. Sometimes I think like, ooh, open mic on a Saturday night in the Old Port. Like
It could get
everybody's gonna be
sloppy.
like, woo, let me get up
Exactly.
there.
No, you're right, but I mean,
but a more organized open mic,
Right.
Yeah.
You have certain people invited to perform as well as people that are allowed to get on at the end of the night and do the open mic. So you couldn't really promote it as an open mic,
right?
But have it be that you do have that open mic portion of the evening.
Right. I mean, and even if you do a show on a Friday night,
Yeah.
the people will get drunk. I mean, there's
Oh,
cheap
yeah.
drinks, and then they stumble upon the Big Easy or wherever the location may be.
Right.
And I mean, people are drunk; they're gonna come in.
Oh yeah, it's
you know?
it definitely will work out, and with the small cover the way that it is, that's definitely.
All right, so
feasible.
I like it. So this is one of the big things in 2011 we're going to be watching.
Perfect.
Watching for
we're
that
gonna, and we're
Friday
gonna be
or
encouraging
Saturday
that for
night
everybody.
slot.
Yeah,
That's right. We need a Friday or Saturday night weekly.
we need
So
a
any
little-
hip hop head in Portland, you
Just
want to
keep the
help
connects
contribute
open,
to this? Let us know.
Aside from that, though, I do think it's going in the right direction. Like
Right.
ever since the whole Spose things happened, I mean, Mark Curto has been like the greatest DJ like, you
Definite.
could possibly ask for, and
Right.
I think it's really heading in the right direction. I think a little more promotion here and there, and
Right.
more focus and more structure too, like just more structure of what's going on.
Agreed.
More structural promoting and all that. And I really think it's going in the right direction, though. I'm really happy to see it here.
Definitely. Also, just because we got you in the building, OD, this is a whole scene question, and we got you sitting over here. So I'd like to get your opinion on this as well. In 2011, what do you think the scene really needs to exceed what we did in 2010?
I mean, realistically, anytime you go in town, anytime you catch a hip hop show, this year was big. I mean, Spose definitely brought a lot of light to the entire scene and a lot of people who probably wouldn't have gotten love. I mean, we've been out here for years doing it, so for new people to come in and see the energy and see artists working together without, you know what I mean? A couple years ago, you could go to a bar and see some cliquey high school stuff going on.
Exactly.
It's nice to see
The scene
artists
has evolved.
and the scene itself mature to a degree where we're all working towards the same end.
And working together,
You know?
yeah.
And I know that sounds cliche and one-worldish, but the fact of the matter is if we're fighting against each other, we're only holding ourselves back.
Exactly.
So to promote each other and, you know what I mean? If you're a fan of hip-hop, I'm a fan of whoever has made a dope record. You know what I mean? It
Right.
doesn't bother me in the least.
Regardless,
but,
yeah. Thank you for your opinion on that, OD. We're going to keep him in the building,
Outwork.com.
and we're going to keep things moving on. Yeah, check out Outwork.com.
Yeah.
Now, next up, we're going to get into a new ITA joint. This joint here is called Clear. It's produced by Chris B. Give us a little rundown about this track. This is newer. I don't even think I've heard this yet.
This is a solo track from Shane.
This is.
Oh, this is solo.
Yeah, Never Had
Well,
Time
look at
For is
that.
the ITA track.
Okay, yeah, we're going to
But
get
that-
into
we'll
the
talk about that, too.
Okay, my B on that.
That's fine.
We got things labeled wrong here in the Appleton studios, but yeah, Shane, break us down with what Clear is all about. Chris B did the production. This is a solo joint. I know you got a solo album planned, in the
Yes,
future.
it's- The Progress is the name of it.
The Progress,
Yes,
okay.
in the near future, hopefully.
Great.
But the Clear is basically a joint like everybody says it's kind of cliche that hip hop is garbage in certain locations, such as the radio.
Right.
But basically, yeah, the whole thing is basically referred to like when they put those things, I don't even know what they're called, up to your chest.
Sure.
Yeah, and yeah, the paddles to your
Oh,
chest.
okay,
And-
okay.
And it's almost like an emulation of clear,
Clear,
you know what I
okay.
mean? And then the flat line.
Word.
So that's what the hook's like.
Word, big ups. This is
Like I would ever know
Shane
that.
Reis on the Appleton Radio Show with this brand new. I don't even think this has ever been heard, right?
It has not.
Nice. So this is exclusively dropped, world premiere. This is Homeboy Shane Reis with Clear.
Yeah. YS-2. Cold logistics. It's about motherfucking time, bitches. Let me get in their head,
climb through the ear canal, open up the drum, go ahead and give him some. Look, I got a package to deliver, can't chat, I am on track, and after what is actually considered as the brush for the blood, when you need to paint a picture, I came in through here, cause I figured it'd be quicker than trying to get assholes, cause a lot of cats missing them. God put us here, but we position ourselves, try to hit they sell, but they say they ain't well, still trying to contact what they ain't sell, but there's not much left, got my stomach upset, what they do for success, make me wanna cut checks. Too many campers out here to sit in one tent, one door, one mind frame, I'm saying, where does the leader of the line stand? Sick of seeing behind them, watching tires spin. You dumb if you don't know what the car is. Look, I got the heart here, it's time to jumpstart clear. You dumb if you don't know what the car is. Look, I got the heart here, it's time to jumpstart clear. If it's the heart or all of the above, a lot of people assume that a heart means love. They the opposite of right, cause they wrong there. Need to throw glasses on their face to see what's going on there. They throwing water on the surface of a hard sphere. In cold air, that slippery shit. At most they slip, if not fall flat. Everybody's looking for a deal like a mall rat. They say they hustle, but I don't know what to tell them. Cause I can see they hustle, but they selling to the devil. I see they heart pumping, but they valves been replaced with jealousy and hatred and a felony to fake with. Seen it from afar, and I try not to say shit, but I don't like to steal, therefore I can't take this. Feel like a sibling, cause I'm coming to the aces. Don't worry, I'm here, jumpstart clear. Too many campers out here to sit in one tent, one door, one mind frame, I'm saying, where does the leader of the line stand? Sick of seeing behind them, watching tires spin. You dumb if you don't know what the car is. Look, I got the heart here, it's time to jumpstart clear. You dumb if you don't know what the car is. Look, I got the heart here, it's time to jumpstart clear.
Yeah. That's my boy Shane Reis right there with Clear. Y'all better hope you don't need to be revived.
Yeah.
I know Shane Reis will handle that real quick.
With the defibrillator. Defibrillator.
Definite. Now Shane, that's gonna be off your new joint that you got coming out. What else do you have in store on that? You know, as far as features. Is it all produced by Chris B or?
No. I got production on there by Zach Lang, OZ, the third member of the group that's not here. And
Definitely
then also producer out of Seattle, Washington, named Marcus D.
Okay.
Who's doing a lot of big things, working in Japan, working with Jake One, Freeway.
Wow.
And all of them. So that's nice to get his production.
Definitely.
And, other than that, it's slow but sure. And we can focus on Sarah's joint too, though.
Yeah, definitely.
The name of your joint is Right Now.
Yeah, the mixtape I'm doing is called Right Now. I'm also doing the one with Mike B. The only thing I have is like, it's hard with the Mike B project. It was it's hard to do it all with one producer.
Hang on, switch mics for a second.
Switch.
Are we all set?
Yeah.
Oh, this is mad
Sorry
loud.
about that.
Yeah.
What I was. Oh wow. Here we go.
We're good.
What I was saying was like it's hard to do everything with one producer, and for my first solo project I really wanted it to be like I want people to know exactly how I feel and exactly who I am. And with the Mike B stuff I was thinking to be more like abstract, more poetic. I want it to be like different kinds of songs that people can just lounge to or whatever.
Sure.
But with this joint I wanted to make it right after I did the Right Now joint that Mark Curto played on CYY. I really wanted to get more into that, and I felt the inspiration at that point. I didn't want to stop it, so I started doing more and more. And now I have like 6 tracks done for that. So I'm just gonna like bang that out real quick, let people know exactly what I feel, you know, like who I think I represent in this scene.
Great.
And then get into the Mike B shit. But yeah.
Sure, and then the Mike B shit, if I remember correctly, that's brainstorming.
Yeah, brainstorm. Yeah.
Brainstorm,
That stuff's gonna be more like a metaphorical, poetic aspect of myself.
Yeah,
and then this one's gonna be more like a straightforward.
And I've been able to be present at some recording sessions as well as just in frequenting the classroom studio. I kind of get to, dabble into files that I probably wouldn't be introduced to. So, I get to listen to some some things, and you know, firsthand, guys, this album is ridiculous. You know, if you don't pay attention to female MCs, this CD is going to wake you up. I mean, this girl has got fire to bring. And we're gonna play you know, a lot more joints for the rest of the night. But I want to ask you, while I've got you here, Essence, as a female MC. Now, no order needed, but I want you to give me your top 3 female MCs that you listen to, respect, whatever it may be.
Lauryn Hill, without a doubt. Lauryn Hill is like, I used to fall asleep watching the Unplugged. Lauryn Hill, like, that was my shit. Like, Quality. I love Lauryn Hill.
The Misunderstanding was a really powerful album in hip-hop, no question.
Addicted to that. And I even mention it in my album, just like, you know, the female MCs who really have had an impression on me, because it's hard being a female MC. Like,
indeed.
You don't know who likes you for this or that, so I have respect for a lot of them. But my top 3 as far as, like, who I like to listen to would be Lauryn Hill, Jean Grey, and MC Lyte.
There you go.
But like Queen Latifah, I love.
Yeah, you can keep going if you want.
Digga. You know, I love them all. Honestly, I really even Nicki Minaj. People don't like really feel the mainstream stuff, but I love the fact that she's bringing her education and theater to this in a new level. And you know, it's not about. I mean, she does like to shake her ass, but I mean, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
But she's more. I feel like I see more in her, and that's what I really appreciate in any female artist. So that's
definitely.
cool, man.
That's and cool. also since we were just kind of speaking on it, I mean, as a really dope female MC that, you know, out of the rookies, not the rookies, but out of the younger, I'm sorry, I hate to say it like that.
Okay.
Out of the younger cats that are just now able to come to the open mics and are starting to get more bookings and things of that nature, you know, you've definitely stood out a lot. And as a female MC in a mostly male-dominated scene, because around here, I mean, it's not often.
I gotta say love Santiago, who I don't really see, but I like them both.
Of course. They do the Space Gallery. They do other
Santiago
events.
I've ran into with the Space.
You know,
Say Love's starting to come out more.
Say Love just did an event.
She was on the program last week.
Yeah, I heard last week. Very dope.
Right.
To a lesser degree, Jess Long is definitely.
Oh yeah, Jess Long.
Jess Long has definitely
been a
been
Fly Rock shit. She killed that.
Yeah, and a big hip hop open mic attendant. But you know, my question is, and I could ask this to any of them, but you know, how do you feel like you need to approach it with trying to make sure that you're heard, you know, with a lot of males in the scene and like, you know, to show that you're out there doing it just as hard, if not harder, in my own opinion.
Right. That's a really good question. That's kind of hard to answer, but I guess just to show them you, the true you, and say it in a way that's, you know, articulate and intelligent, and win them over by being yourself.
Definitely.
But be strong when you do it. Don't cower down and act like you can't hang with them. But at the same time, don't get cocky and think that you're better than them. It's just a matter of like, hey, what's up? This is what I want to do. And honestly, I've done this my whole life because I played sports as a kid. And when you're, you know, 4 years old playing sports, the girls are playing with Barbies. I mean, they don't want to play football with you or anything.
Right.
So I mean, you're gonna be like at recess, like, can I play with you guys? And like, whatever. And then if you show improve, then you know they're gonna be fine.
Around.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that's how I approached it.
Sarah did play shortstop for the baseball team, not the softball team.
I was a monster.
That was crazy. Sarah had a gun.
That's official. I played second base, so I would have been swooping them double plays with you and shit. You know, we could have got that in. And Shane, also, I want to ask you your 3 favorite male MCs. Give us top 3, and you don't have to put them in any order.
Or on a record?
Just on a record, like growing up, people you've learned from, you know, whoever you think. When you think of like the 3 freshest motherfuckers you could get on a track, who would the 3 people you would pick?
Well, I'd have to say Jay Karen. First of all,
Jay Karen?
Yeah, I would, because just his energy over the years has grown, and I grew up, not grew up, but my first local artist I ever heard was Il Natural.
Yeah,
and that was dope. Ups. So Jay's got a spot there.
Boom, definite.
No, in no particular order.
Okay.
I would have to say Gemini or Gem Jones is dope.
Wow, that's official.
He's dope from Il Natural too. And then, I go with probably OZ.
Are you speaking locally?
Well,
locally.
Probably the kid in my group.
So you're speaking locally?
Yeah,
I was talking globally.
You're talking
I was talking globally. I like that. I like the 3. I like the 3 locally. That's fresh. Hey, he ran with that. That's cool. I like that.
Beer with those people anytime.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We can make that happen.
I have to say, Brother Ali is definitely probably one of my favorites.
Big fan of Brother Ali. Big fan.
Black Thought.
Yeah, Black Thought's definitely my number 1 favorite by all time.
Wow.
Just the way that he's so smooth. I mean, Reek G's. Come on, dude. And then probably
Joe Budden.
Number 3.
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden will probably be one
Joe
of them.
I like how Sarah answered for him. You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta be. We grew up though. When we grew up, we met like 8th grade.
Yeah,
we
that's code for spending too much time together. That's code for spending too much time together.
Is this almost all of your answers as well? If you had to go 3 males?
No, I'd go Brother Ali, Joe Budden, and probably Slug.
Slug.
Atmosphere.
No doubt. Yeah, that's
but
fresh
I don't know. Blue.
Blue's dope too, so
Blue.
that's tough. That's
Okay.
tough. I could go on forever, but I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, there's plenty of names to name. That's why I want. But that's what I wanted is to get those first 3 that popped into your head.
Right.
You know, because I know now you might be kicking yourself, going, "Oh, I should have said this motherfucker."
No, you're right.
But I mean, either way, the first instinct. That's what I wanted. So, you know, we've been talking for a while. It's still early. We got a lot of things going on. It's 8 o'clock tonight right now. We're really going to get it in. I think we might throw some beats on in Cypher here in a little while. But I wanted to get to this next track real quick. This is a joint that luckily I'm happy to be a part of. This was on the In Session CD that Educated Advocates put out. Very important to say, other than the props track, really the only feature on the album.
Blues 22.
Oh, Blues 22.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that
And
shit.
we've got these 2 characters in the building, and they start out this track.
Yeah.
It initially was going to be either an ITA track or just the 2 of you. And I went up to the lab, and like I said earlier, I got to dabble into some files.
Oh, yeah.
And Mike was like, "Yo, you got to hear this beat." I was like, "Yo," I heard it. It was only 22 bars, and there was that little 2-bar lead in to like go into the next verse, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta write to this." And I knew I had been, speaking to you enough that if I said, "Hey, I wrote a verse to this. Is it cool to get on?"
I
that
was
you
so
guys would be like,
excited.
"Yo,
My
lace
boss
it."
is stressing me.
Yeah, exactly. So,
That shit was
you know,
crazy.
we got together, we did this. They recorded initially. EA jumped on the ass end of it. It really turned out to be one of my favorite tracks off the album.
Me too.
So we're going to get into this joint right now. This is Appleton Radio Show. Educated Advocates featuring Lady Essence and Shane Reis. This is Blues 22s.
Yeah.
Let's keep the heat discreet and try to pull it down. I hear the beat repeat, yet I avoid the sound. I see the leaves are deep into a foliage now. Another year is here, it's clear when all the noise is drowned. Could you feel me? I mean, really, you ever felt the soul melt gold on a steel beat? Sleeping on a steel sheet, I never need a blanket though. Dreaming over water, your daughter ain't trying to anchor home. Plus, I left the bank alone, cause I ain't made money. So when the seed tries to leave, yeah, she waits funny. God, please wait for me. I know I work hard, so tell death I've been blessed by a birthmark. Yeah, here's the worst part. I am unsure, and some days I fade like I am unborn. And some days the praise is what I run towards. Like Sundays I don't pray, I just love Lord. Rain when the sun pours. So what I'm trying to say, growing isn't money. Your money is what I'm trying to make. And you can see where the confusion is stem. When money moves, I include making music for them. Yeah, you can see where the confusion is stemmed. When money moves, I include making music for them.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. So today might be the day that I rob a bank. Cause I work 2 hours away and I can't fill the tank. That don't make sense to me. Cause I ain't busting my sack, but can't afford to pay back money that's lent to me. That shit's starting to get to me. Because my own bed is becoming something that I barely ever get to see. An empty space about the only thing next to me. And a bunch of zeros sitting right where the rent should be. Plus I got the tendency to fuck up what's ahead of me. When will I learn I'm not a very good student? Both of my grandmothers dying wasn't enough to do it. Cause I still puff packs till my stomach get to spewing. There ain't no food in it, man, I must look foolish. Cause I get paid enough, but can't save a buck. Plus I hate my job, all these racist fucks. I swear to God, I don't mean to complain a bit, but once I get through it, it's like a total way I pay for shit. And I appreciate every single aching bit. I need to chill, come around and take it in. But sometimes it's life too much for this anxious kid. And I'm fighting every muscle not to cave it in. But right when it's making sense, the landlord raised the rent.
My life is stressing me, my boss is testing me. My wifey long gone cause lust got the best of me. Trying to find the ingredients to the recipe of comfortable living, but what I'm giving takes the rest of me. It feels like insanity when working a job's more important than working on your family. And you can work away your days and your days off, but that don't save you when they saying that you laid off. It's like the 12th before the rent is ever paid off. Try and get illegal and the cops will pull the raid off. so I stay with the legitimate. Cause I ain't giving up my freedom for an increment of time for a crime that I never ever would commit if I didn't find myself in this type of predicament. So I'm forced with a decision quick. Keep my will strong and keep on to give into it. But giving into sin in my book, so I look at the options that's available and tailor them to my jokes. The state continues to garnish my wage. My bills turn into Williams as they growing in age. The state continues to garnish my wage. My bills turn into Williams as they growing in age.
I hear that. Matter of fact, somebody tell me how I'm supposed to go and pay my bills when I ain't even got the food to keep my stomach filled. So I'm hungry, kinda grumpy, stuck in Waterville, trying to make maneuvers, stay pursuing cause I wanna build. And yet at will, I hit the pause and play it still. For no good reason, I'm pleasing, but yet it's so surreal. And how I feel on the day-to-day is like a wheel, trying to keep emotion through the many stops and many yields. At times I get depressed, but I ain't into popping pills. I want my mind and body free from injury so I can heal. It's like a sport and I'm struggling to play the field, coming up short, having thoughts that I wanna steal. But I resist any urges, cause crime won't erase all the debt I'm submerged in, and time won't wait for any man that is nervous. So why not take mine and grind with a purpose? I just wanna reach the surface and feel enjoyment, but being broke makes me realize I need employment. I get annoyed with myself sometimes, and so I sit, take a deep breath and write down rhymes. I get annoyed with myself sometimes, and so I sit, take a deep breath and write down rhymes.
Lack of money got me bummy, cats acting funny, overcast and sunny. Somebody wants some cash from me. Mad hungry if I'm paying my rent. I fast for 2 weeks, barely saving a cent. Stay up to daybreak, make beats and get bent, then skip work again. Chillin', smoke trees with my friends. A vicious cycle. This is Michael. Pop in my pockets, I'm mad pissed with only lit for survival. Grew up quick, knowing my shit. Get a notice to quit, and have to hustle up some dough in my grip. Then I trade a stack of wax for some more I can flip, because I can't afford to hit the record store for a bit. So I formulate scripts, write raps legit. No cash for nightlife, so I'm crafting a hit. Shit, we been traveling this path for some time. I need to make it my profession before I pass my prime. Now I'm staying on my grind, keep dates in my mind, knowing I'm doing what it takes, but it takes some time. Staying on my grind, keep dates in my mind, knowing I'm doing what it takes, but it takes some time. Waiting in line for my break to get mine. I stay consistent with my pace, so I'm making it fine.
Yeah, we're going to get right into that Lady Essence track, What I'm Feeling. We talked about it, so let's just do it. Appleton Radio on Mill Pavement. Let's go.
what I feel right now. 1 second I feel depressed, the next I feel proud. In a minute you can't guess just what I feel now. I'm just trying to take a step back, figure myself out. What I'm feeling, what I feel right now. 1 second I feel depressed, the next I feel proud. In a minute you can't guess just what I feel now. I'm just trying to take a step back, figure myself out. What I'm feeling, what I feel right now. 1 second I feel depressed, the next I feel proud. In a minute you can't guess just what I feel now. I'm just trying to take a step back, figure myself out. Every flaw is a setback, so how do I strengthen? I feel my whole set's whack, but they want to lengthen. My role is so small, ocean bottom of plankton. Got my pen set to write, but I'm feeling so planked in. The words never sank in, neither did I. That experience was serious, I needed to fly. But you, I'm frail and I failed and depleted inside. Who cares if I prevail? I deleted my pride. The view scenic and I seen it in the sea of my eye. What do I feel? How do I feel it? Is it real or a lie? Should I feed it when I feel it? Should I kill it or not? I make believe I am the realest and I feel in the plot. The whole story's so boring, yo, I'm still in a box. I need a break out of my brain, get out of the clock, out of monotony. I'm bored, yet there's so much to be done. Second class citizen just digging for that freedom. Nah, I won't serve, I swerve, I can't lead them. Yeah, she got some nerve, those words, she gon' eat them. Oh, baby, let me read them, I'm glad to shout it. Let me feel good without feeling bad about it. What I'm feeling, what I feel right now. 1 second I feel depressed, the next I feel proud. In a minute you can't guess just what I feel now. I'm just trying to take a step back, figure myself out. What I'm feeling, what I feel right now. 1 second I feel depressed, the next I feel proud. In a minute you can't guess just what I feel now. I'm just trying to take a step back, figure myself out. What I'm thinking, what I thought, what I'm trying to convey. Yo, let me drink another shot so I can finally say just what I mean when I mean it. Nothing subtle to right. I'm that daughter underwater trying to juggle her life. See, as a teen I was serene and I struggled to fight, cause I was busy catching beams in my puddle of light. And my peers were drinking beers, I would funnel the sight. Shit, am I different, am I queer, just the one who was right? Cause I was thinking all these thoughts I was trying to convey. Who was lost, was it me in this tiny array? Well, if you're starving for the thought, I suggest you take the food from it. I can feel something, but then I disapprove of it. Grows and it grows, and that is when I bottle it. Feelings try to show, so I talk myself out of it. Cause I don't wanna feel that, it's pain with the pleasure. Wet when it's dry, it's the rain in the desert. It's strain all together, rejection I can taste it. Hate it so much, I'll step and stay faceless before I ever face it. And maybe that is smart of me. Maybe it's the reason only you can take my heart from me. Maybe it is sharp in me, and maybe it's destructive. Maybe it's the feeling, if not, then tell me what is. Tell me what my gut is. How is it intuitive? Don't know how to feel, all I know is how to move and what I'm feeling, what I feel right now. 1 second I feel depressed, the next I feel proud. In a minute you can't guess just what I feel now. I'm just trying to take a step back, figure myself out. What I'm feeling, what I feel right now. 1 second I feel depressed, the next I feel proud. In a minute you can't guess just what I feel now. I'm just trying to take a step back, figure myself out.
Yeah, Appleton Radio Show with special in-house guests Shane Reis and Lady E. That was a solo joint by Lady Essence right there called What I'm Feeling. Sarah, break us down with that a little bit. That whole track, really, where everything came from, and we're gonna get into that in a second.
Yeah, let's
but,
on that.
Let me get into that. I found the beat on Dat Fifth. It was actually by a dude named Decompose, and I was like, whatever, like I'm really feeling this beat.
Right.
So I didn't really know what to write, but like I was going through that, when you go through that phase, like you don't know what you feel. Like 1 second, like as an MC, you feel so proud of everything you've done, and the next you're just like, I'm nothing.
Right. Like I haven't put this together.
I haven't done this. I don't have this project out, but then like you'll be on stage the next week and you'll be like, yes, I did it.
I need
like,
to keep doing it.
Exactly. Yeah. So like I really wanted to try to capture that, but beyond like MCing, like just in my life, the things that I felt. So I kind of just started with the hook, like what I'm feeling, what I feel right now. Like just asking myself the question, and then the verses just kind of came along and they became more, some political, you know what I mean? And somewhere about my personal life, and just I really just tried to be like honest in the best way I could while still like, adding that confusion layer on top of it. So that was what I did.
And that's one of the biggest misconceptions of MCs now is that they stray from the truth so much.
Exactly.
It's like you see these kids that on a personal level, and they're talking about guns and killing people.
Exactly.
And it's like, dude, you grew up on Sawyer Street, bro. I've known you since third grade, man. Like, you have never shot anybody, and you might have held a gun, but you were hunting. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
So yeah.
So
but
true.
no,
and
exactly.
Like, there's just, like you said, there's not many people speaking the truth. And some people are doing it but in like a parody, like the way Spose does it. You know what I mean? And I wanted it to be like me, like real shit, like exactly
Serious.
what I feel. The way, kind of in the way Joe Budden, like when I hear Joe Budden just say something about
like
himself,
some mood
that's
music.
like, it's just, like that's the kind of shit that I like to
Are
make.
you in that mood yet?
Yeah,
in that mood yet?
Just give me a Newport in 10 minutes.
10
and
minutes,
I'm good.
right.
You
That
know
was the
what
shit
I mean?
I grew up on, so that's what I was trying to do.
Definitely. Well, you did a great job with that track. We're really glad to be playing these exclusives here tonight because nobody else has heard the Shane Reis track, solo track we played as well as that solo track, correct?
Word, yeah.
Great. So, Appleton Radio gets it in. We're going to give you the best in local hip-hop every Wednesday night from 7 to 9.
That's how we're doing it.
Thank you guys
That's
so
it.
much for checking
That's
us
the
out.
inner tubes. Thanks for joining us.
And I think what we're going to do is we're going to get into an In the Attic track real quick.
Never had time.
Yeah, what's up with this joint as well, guys? Is this brand new? Is this going to be on a new project you guys
This
are
is going to be on
planning?
my project. This is going to be on right now.
Yeah, and K-Soul's project, right?
And it might... Wait, K-Soul?
Oh, yeah, the mixtape
Oh,
K-Soul's
the
putting out.
mixtape, that's right.
Okay, beautiful.
So it'll be on that. And it was produced by a dude named Tweak, who lives in Boston. He actually produced my intro as well. He's produced a couple of tracks on my stuff.
Nice. Great.
And he's very, very dope. And we heard this beat, and obviously the hook was like never had time for, so I got a Z, and I was like, we got to do this. So I wrote a verse, and then Z did, and then Shane came through and wrote one too.
Great.
So
So compiling 16s and just killing mics.
16s and hooks, yep.
That's what it's all about. This is In the Attic, Never Had Time, produced by the kid Tweak. Here we go. Appleton Radio, y'all.
Taking the time to look around, there's a lot before my eyes I never had lived for.
Yeah, it's in the attic, baby. Never had time for nothing. Yo, I ain't got time for your bugging stop. Yo, Z a juggernaut in every word. I said it in stony, y'all ain't budging rocks. I'm underground, so fuck a dildo. Y'all rubber cocks, I'm money like a buzzer shot. Dummies thought I wasn't hot, till I slug them. Got them saying uncle like their cousins pop. Single malt rappers getting slapped, I'm a double shot. Why throw stones, I juggle rocks. You in trouble, I'm the missing jigsaw piece, fitting that puzzle slot. Weaknesses I have none, indestructible Iron Man. Hot, like I just came out of 6 combustible frying pan. But you get hit with like 60 knuckles from iron hands. I'm the champ, triumph, I riot like Ronnie Giants fans in a way. Shit, every time I aim it, it's a short shot. Everything y'all ain't don't make sense, y'all rhymes Rorschach. And I don't got time for your subpar genres. My team fully esteemed, we above bar rhymers. Let's go. Losers, haters, fakes, all of the above, that's the shit that I hate. Let's go. Rhymes, the beats and the breaks. Yeah, but that's about the only type of time I could make. Let's go. Losers, haters, fakes, all of the above, that's the shit that I hate. Let's go. Rhymes, the beats and the breaks. Yeah, but that's about the only type of time I can make. It's like
listening to rappers who flashing with their average crew. I'm cracking all they backs into and fracturing their aptitude. You manufacture Wagner Star Stratus with a flatitude. Now tell me how you match into inaccurate, be accurate. A woman who's been passing you, hurting you when she spit. Before she even had a track to run circles around you. Witness ain't a race. At my pace, you ain't worth the amount it takes. On the clock to this rock, kick dirt in you till you sick. I'm the boss, I don't floss, just work you until you bitch. So my flow creates draw with more purple than Master Switch. Get the gist, get a watch, get the times, get a clue. Nobody really gives a shit about the times you don't do. You don't make, you don't create, you don't progress, you don't learn. You a fake fraud, late for job rates you can't earn, can't turn, can't learn. Freedom over money, and I never had the time for such egotistical dummies like
Taking the time to look around, there's a lot before my eyes I never had lived for.
yeah, you can't kick it like the Jets game. You are in the middle of what you ain't, like Brett's name. There's 2 things in life that I am avid about, love and rap. So tell me what you rapping about. And if it isn't for the love of it, dog, then I don't fuck with it. I tweak it, flip it around and then replenish it. The boss mentality with reality of apprenticeship. My mind is filthy, I guess when they built me, they didn't install the sense of a censorship. Truth is like thanks to a favor, don't mention it. There's few things in life that I can't find time for. Some of them I miss, but the rest I let them swim. And their importance is based on if they find sure. Used to make the mistake of saying that I'm yours, but I'm mine, don't stress about it, I'm fine. Got sick and tired of making time for shit that waits. Let's go. Losers, haters, fakes, all of the above, that's the shit that I hate. Let's go. Rhymes, the beats and the breaks. Yeah, but that's about the only type of time I could make. Let's go. Losers, haters, fakes, all of the above, that's the shit that I hate. Let's go. Rhymes, the beats and the breaks. Yeah, but that's about the only type of time I can make. It's like
Wow. I just gotta let you know the Appleton Radio Lab is freaking out right now.
Oh my God.
Everybody's
It is pandemonium.
How have I not dropped bombs and missiles and just press like a billion sound effects at this point? There was a lot of versus Slade on that. When are you guys playing live next? Any shows you can tell us about? God,
well, we know
Anywhere,
we
everywhere.
we know we got one with K-Soul eventually. I think that's going to be in February.
All right.
But yeah, she got at us a while ago. So that's it for now. But yeah.
All right. So right now you're getting some real sneak previews of what's coming up, man.
Yes, we were hoping to get on that Saturday date. What's the details again?
The 15th. Yeah, the 15th at Empire Dine and Dance. Chance.
Oh, there we
we got
go.
Christina Katijian, Educated
Yes, sir.
Advocates,
Yeah.
Swan Naughty, Ill
It's gonna
by
be fire.
Instinct. I mean, we got DJ Main Event in the building.
Oh, bring it
you know, a lot of really, really, really talented cats, and it's going to be a good time. I know. I think it's First Light Collective. I know that she's going to be doing a lot of things, trying to bring the R&B and the smoother hip hop and the upbeat party vibe hip hop together. Because you know, with having this diverse scene that we have, you go to a venue like the open mic, and 1 week you're going to hear dark, doomy hip hop, and the next week you're going to hear up tempo, party hip hop, and then the next week you're going to hear a live band that has 2 MCs. And it's all hip hop, you know. And then you got Brzezowski, and you got Milt Pavement, you got all these people that are coming through, bringing all these different types of sound. So I know what she's trying to do is take all the uplifting, feel good, get together, have fun music, and put it together in a venue, and I think it can draw a lot of heads.
Yeah, big ups to her for that.
Big ups to Castle.
Yeah, definitely. So, we're giving
Moshe.
props all over the place. We give props to Moshe
You're
too.
listening. This is Moshe.
Yeah, we get drop-ins from the boss all the time. This is Milt Pavement Radio, the
care,
Appleton Radio Show.
Appleton.
We do it big from 7 to 9 every week. You guys can check us out. Hit the fan page on Facebook. Let us know if you guys know any main hip hop you want to hear. If you want to get some of your tracks played, get at us. Send us some joints.
Yeah, we officially take requests and
of course we do.
Everything, baby.
Take
That's
requests,
right.
Not to
And I
mention,
think
not to interrupt,
Go ahead,
but I was
OD.
going to say you also have links to the previous shows. So if they missed any
That's
of the
right.
previous shows, they are available on the fan page. So you can check out
That's
anything
exactly
that's
it.
been in the
Key
past
details.
month. You've had some amazing guests. Say Love, Moshe, Shoop's been in the studio.
Yeah.
Right.
You played a great amount of local hip hop. So that's available too if you're at work. Throw
That's
it
right.
on. Nobody knows.
OD with the perfect plug over there. I appreciate
And also,
that,
you can
bro.
check OD linked all the shows on Outwork.com. He's got a lot of other things going on there too, but you can also catch links to every Appleton radio show
Appleton.
on Outwork.com.
Videos. We got everything going.
Apparently,
Millpavement.com.
we're working
Google
on,
is actually, I just acquired Google today. I didn't
Wow.
even tell
There
you
we go.
that. So yeah, drinks on me tonight. Don't
Look
worry.
at that. That's huge.
That's how we doing it,
Am I
baby,
dragging
you
you
know?
to the easy for Jesse's birthday?
We
Is
might
that
have
what's
to do
happening?
it. It's Ilvansing's birthday.
That's
you know,
what I'm
maybe,
saying. You
know,
got to
maybe
at
he
least
needs
buy
like
a round of shots
Yeah.
for the crew.
or a house, whatever works.
You like how we do that? We get
Oh, I
the
do.
Republican to come down and buy shots for all of us.
Perfect.
I love it.
Republican. Yeah, I'll meet you guys there. Wait out front for me.
I'd stay warm.
Don't worry about it.
We have a lot of fun up here in the Appleton Radio
right,
Lab.
that's right, that's right.
We do this every week, and we're really happy to have Essence and Shane here. Give us a quick shout out. Let everybody know what individually you guys are going to be doing. Give your shout outs, give your pieces. We're going to bring you guys back on probably a little bit later. Throw some beats on in Cypher if you guys are into that.
Perfect.
But just overall, let us know what's coming up.
Well, firstly, I just want to say that OZ's album is dropping tomorrow. And that's going to be on KevinNottingham.com.
The Burden of Genius.
The Burden of Genius. I can say, I've heard this, and it is ridiculous.
Bonkers.
So polished, so well done, and I'm really excited for him. So that's a big thing coming up. I'm working on right now, which has 6 tracks in.
Yes,
I got
and
the
they are
intro
all very
done.
dope
I
as
got
well.
a bunch of dope stuff. You heard a bunch of stuff I never had time for. What I'm feeling, the intro. So that's all my stuff. Shane's working on something.
Yes, it's called The Progress, and that's exactly what it is.
All
The
right,
Progress.
so
It's
we
coming.
got-
It's coming.
We got OZ's drop coming in a couple days on Kevin Nottingham's, right?
Tomorrow on
Yes.
Kevin
Tomorrow,
Nottingham.
okay, and that's called The Burden of Genius.
The Burden
It
of
is.
Genius,
Sarah's
produced by Teddy
album
Ruxpin.
is in progress, which is like the title of
Like
Shane's
that.
album.
Yes.
The progress. Okay, and your album is going to be titled what?
Right now.
Right now. Okay.
Right
See how
now.
easily
Right
I
now.
get confused? I don't pay attention.
No,
so this
that's
is all
big
stuff
ups.
that's going to be coming up quick. 2011 is shaping up to be an amazing year as far
Yeah,
as local
it's gonna
hip
be
hop is
nuts, especially
concerned.
when we
That
have
might be
another
the
rock
first
band.
release. I don't know. I don't know. The Moshe Like Whoa remix Brzezowski that just dropped
Yeah,
too.
wait,
but
now
you
did-
guys are putting in work right off the bat. OZ,
Oh, yeah.
you guys got things happening. We
Yeah,
like it.
definitely.
This is what we're all about
Yeah.
here.
Great. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into some more old school hip hop. This is a Spose track that I heard many years ago before Preposterously Dank was even released.
Love it.
Different lyrics on it. And still when you hear this joint, it brings back a lot of memories for me. Like Mayo Craze. Big shout out to Jeff Mayo. What up,
Jeff
Tyler?
Mayo, missed you in Vegas, baby. Where was the straws at?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't
But
worry
we're gonna
about
get
it.
into this joint. This joint is called God Damn.
Yeah.
Appleton Radio Show.
Get
We'll
it
be
in.
back in a few.
Appleton.
tested, I was higher than the gas price. 5-0 rolled with some flashlights, that's life. I was in cuffs laughing like whatever, homie, you know, bullshit happens. And I swore, man, that would be the last time. Crime can't become a pastime of mine, nah. But a month later, cops busted through the locked door and found a QP up in the sock drawer. And now I'm 4 charges deep, can't sleep, you know. Plus, I ain't got laid in 3 weeks, straight depressed, no checks. Mic cable round my neck like I'll chill with the devil. What the heck, no sweat. I'm going mental and I'm chattering my dentals, cause these teachers used to tell me I had so much potential. But now, shut down, smoker, alcoholic, life's riot got me plotting on dropping up out of college. Deuce court dates in late May, just great, can't wait to get substantially financially raped. Man, I used to be invincible, like fuck you to the principal, but now I'm not sensible. God, right when they cuff my hands, when I testify or take the stand, I seriously can't afford this, man. It's got me scheming on a master plan, so yo, I rolled into court, rooster o'clock, in 2 different socks. Mad bitches with speeding tickets was kicking it. The courtroom is crickets. My heart's pounding like the bass in your Civic, and I'm tripping like, please have mercy on my soul. I mean, I only had a weed-filled bowl. Oh no, misdemeanors got my mom reaching for Kleenex, and I don't want my dad to know. So yo, it's like, goddamn, as they call me to the stand, and I entered the chamber like the Wu-Tang Clan. I plead my case, but the judge barely budged. I've been trudged through the mud since I met my boy Drugs. I realize I gotta nip tuck my ways. I ain't Dave Chappelle, Rick James, rich bitch. Hey, I gotta rearrange priorities. Even more importantly and horribly, ease off the Heinekens and forestry. Damn, cause back when I had lights up on my sneakers, was eager to be a leader with my voice up on the speakers. But now I'm losing confidence, a life no longer positive. I mean, I wasn't conscious of the consequence. Bumming, I was off the wall like paint chips. Not thinking, drinking, banging, endangered and feeling anguish. Slipping as a convict, tripping, taking bong rips and doing all the wrong shit. Goddamn. Right when they cuffed my hands, when I testified or took the stand, I seriously couldn't afford this, man. It had me scheming on a master plan. So yo, it's been 2 years now, I ain't completely stopped. Weed stinking, beer drinking, I don't fuck with the cops, nah. I'm mellowed out, I'm more intelligent now, as opposed to the old spos up in the felony crowd. It's like, fuck that, I'll cut back a lot for sure. I'm hanging in there like nutsacks and boxer shorts. I'm not going to court, I'm still repping F4, still spizzy spos, baby, catch me on tour, goddamn.
Yeah, that is Spose off of Preposterously Dank with Goddamn. I'm going to talk over the cuts for a minute. Love this joint. Great Leaf on the production. I think the first time I heard it was like 04 or 05. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I did, man. Honestly, no joke. But yeah, we're going to keep it moving. The next joint we're going to play, since we've got my man OD in the building, we're going to get into some new Educated Advocates, not yet released. Mixed by DJ John, produced by Mike B.
Educated Advocates.
OD is blacking out with his town councilman.
So Speezy.
And we're having great times here at the Appleton Radio Show.
Somebody just fell down the stairs officially.
There's a very good possibility that happened.
It's okay.
But here we go, Educated Advocates featuring OD. This song is called Like That.
Watch the OD verse.
Like that.
Who has my keys?
Chug-a-lug. So, clap your hands should clap. You on the right side of the full-scale attack. If you know where you're going or where you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that. Clap your hands should clap. We're here to provide what's proclaimed as fact. Yeah, heard the name, we don't play the back. We here to do it like this, do it like that. Mike hits the foul slick shit. And rock shows y'all pissing your pal missed it. I chop samples the biscuit while twisting and convince your chick to slip the stylistics. Twist bliss in the back of class. And if I don't have licks, I'ma whip that ass. Not bad to the core, but I'm bad with the core. So when I finish up this 40, I'll be back at the store. Tour on my mind, but I'm working hard. Drink wine all night, go to work and slob. That's why rapping for me be your perfect job. Word to Rob, we swerve giving birds and calls. We supreme and deserve applause. Since I was 16, getting served at bars. And this team came to hurt your squad. We you seen better turn to the church of God. So clap your hands, you clap. Right side of a full scale attack. If you know where you're going, the way you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that.
Acquired a higher intelligence through my development. Firestarter, accelerant, and master of my element. I tire you liars and inaccurate embellishments. Couldn't copy guap and these flow without misspelling it. Devil's advocate, educated radioactivist. Beat up on the track like a practicing sadomasochist. Pass me the fit, better plan on me drinking half of it. Sorry, but honestly, probably won't get it back again. Pour it in a glass and store it straight in my abdomen. Till 3 or 4 in the morning to chase it with aspirin. Back to the couch or the floor, whatever house I'm in. Going out tomorrow, I'm planning to black out again. Douse them in the chemical spill that my skills founded in, and still find time to get drunk with my town councilman. 1 to 3 lyrically till they release Faust again. Ring works home, have a door while out again.
So clap your hands, you clap. Right side of a full scale attack. If you know where you're going, the way you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that. Clap your hands, you clap. We're here to provide what we claim is fact. Y'all heard the name, we don't play the back. We came to do it like this, do it like that.
Clap your hands clapping the floors. I don't clap gats at cats or be yapping at whores. I just came to make it happen, chug a paps or records. Like, grip the mic and start rattling off. Like, I've been slaying suckers sober on the daily. Let me try a drunken pilot. I'm a riot off the Baileys. What's the Jameson? Risky to get me up in that frame again. Feeling kinda foggy, forgetting the name of friends. That's fine, they'll forgive me in the morning. For right now, I'm funneling the fifth of Captain Morgan. I know I'm hated by my organs. It could never be a donor, so I'm drinking on some more gin. Minus the tonic. You can drop the T, and I'll add a CHR on it. I might bomb it if I'm bombed to the core. Asleep in the back of the easy on my mom's wood floor.
So clap your hands, you clap. Right side of a full scale attack. If you know where you're going, the way you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that.
And I'ma do it to death. Put my best foot forward, step into what's next. And if I'm not in the lab trying to work towards checks, I'm probably with a fly chick having porno sex. Love to flex, show all my skill. Since back in 01 when I was naturally ill naturally. Smart, not stupid is what I had to be. Now I'm teaching classes with my educated faculty. Stay after school if you need extra notes, but don't get pissy when I'm drunk, cause I'm mangle your throat. And even though I don't drink like I did when I was younger, I'll still sit down at the table and drink you under. The shotgun champion, who is at a higher level, higher caliber, a grade that you can't be in it to win, that's just part of the game. It's EA and OD, 4 of the illest inmates. So
clap your hands, you clap. You on the right side of a full scale attack. If you know where you're going, the way you're at, we're gonna do it like this, do it like that. Clap your hands, you clap. We're here to provide what's proclaimed as fact. Y'all heard the name, we don't play the back. We came to do it like this, do it like that.
Wait, who got my keys? I ain't driving home. Fuck that shit.
We're back here on the Appleton Radio Show.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice, very
Give
nice.
me some volume. Beautiful. That was Educated Advocates featuring OD with a joint called Like That. That will be off their upcoming album. We're not giving you any titles. We're not giving you any release dates. Just know we'll be taking you back to class soon.
Yeah. That OD guy owes me money. I don't know about him.
Me too, actually. And speaking of which, since we've got OD in the building, man, what's been good with you, man? What's been going on with you? Just a real quick one, we're going to have you back on the show and do your own guest spot.
No, I mean, basically in the lab right now, this time of year, everybody's going hard with the mixtape, and I'm not. So I'm working on Outwork.com, trying to get everybody who's putting in a lot of solid work, paying them back for the help they've given me over the years, and getting back in the studio and writing more than anything. We got a lot of stuff coming up for 2011.
And I got a lot of irons in the fire, and, you know, it'll be a couple months before I come back out and hit hard with anything. So in the meantime, I'm just lamping, you know what I mean?
Well, yo, I want to say that I really appreciate what you're doing at Outwork.com, because I was looking at today, and, you know, there's such a good collection of all things local and everything that's going on in the scene, whether it be videos or links to the Appleton radio show, which shout out to you, by the way, for putting that up there.
We got to show love.
Versus news, but it's a good collection, because I kind of feel like Facebook took over and replaced like the main hiphops.coms and like all these other things.
There's a lot of stuff that, you know, doesn't get shine out here, and I think with, you know, we talked about it earlier, everybody working towards the same end of really promoting just this scene, and not so much for yourself, but on the whole as a general, you know, and in general, I suppose. That is what Outwork is all about, is just, you know, showing love, giving back to everybody out here, and really trying to cross-promote everybody, because that's the only way that we're going to bring light back here, you know? Let's keep it moving and keep doing good things. Let's build.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, big shouts to you for doing that, man. And
shouts to you, Appleton Radio. I'm down here on Wednesday.
Hey, been doing it a long time, and I got to give shouts to Ghost for, you know, making it happen. And
thank you.
Shout out to Moshe at Mill Pavement Radio. Shout out to everybody who's allowing us to do the broadcast tonight.
Definitely. And one last humongo shout out. This one here goes to my man Jesse Wags. It is your 25th birthday tonight, homie. I will prepare to see you down at the Big Easy. We're going to play another joint. You're going to get a double feature tonight, homie. This is Disc Junkie by Ill by Instinct. Happy birthday, Bobby.
Yeah,
here we go.
We'll buy you Paps down there at the Big Easy, Bob. Let's get into it.
I always wanted to be a DJ, but MCing was so much cheaper. I never had the loot for a set of 1200s, a Vestax and PA speakers, but I was still eager to learn the procedure and proceed to plug into your receiver and feed you with a few things I'd like to teach you, but I still need the equipment. I'm sick of scratching with my mouth. It sounds mad ridiculous, and my friends always laugh and say, "Wag, you're an idiot." This is it. I'm saving some cash, a few dollars a day, and I should have those babies in a year and a half. Oh, what a drag. I don't have the patience for that. My occupation's under the table, no compensation for income tax. The lump sum to buy some, it's a pain in the ass. So I went to Guitar Center and asked for a line of credit to buy a set, and I could hit him back. And the guy just laughs. So I'm looking around like, what did I bust ass? Is there crust in my mustache? With the wise cracks. And then he asked,
didn't you hear about the stock market crash? I wouldn't give you credit if the president passed the $700 billion legislation on the backs of lower class wages. Cause we're just dicks like that, baby.
And I left that bitch so savagely pissed I would've stolen some fat kid's Scratch Master kit just to practice with it for a half a minute, but I didn't. And I had a few friends who would have probably taught me, but I didn't think they wanted me damaging their property. I guess some things are how bad you want them. I'd often practice beatboxing while walking, play drums with my thumbs on tables at bars, and saturate ink into pieces of parchment. Then came a day I never thought I'd see in my lifespan. My man hit me with some techniques older than I am. It's alright, man, they're classic. I was ecstatic, and ever since that shit, I've been trapped in my basement practicing my scratches for weeks. With my monitors peaked, but my needles all skip and my crossfader leaks, so I have to scratch hamster. My vinyl's so dusty that it sounds like a sandstorm. My records are all warped and I can't transform, but I'm damn sure gonna practice. I'm just as happy as a spotted puppy in a picnic basket. I'm just as happy as a spotted puppy in a picnic basket.
Yeah, that's right. It's Appleton Radio. Still got everybody in the building having a good time. Good show. Thanks for listening again. And you're going to get into A-Frame and Mike Clouds. Still Can't Diss. There's the video out for that. millpavement.com. Check it out. And we'll talk with you all soon. Appleton Radio.
I'd be coming you with some gunslinger shit. A-Frame, Mike Clouds. Battle shit. 1999, the first time I touched the mic. Brought my flow to the stage, Stone Coaster Tuesday night. Be weekend to come with the hot, fresh writtens. I didn't freestyle, but still people came to listen. It felt like the shit to rhyme for 200. No one take any gig, my shows are getting numbered. Old man with a box full of notebooks, a head full of metaphors, and a mouth full of dope hooks. My clouds, dog, you still with me? Thought to come back and stomp on this stinking city. I need a banger, drama to get me going. Wander around the state and see these wannabes flowing. Fake DJs can spin their CDs. I live off my lyrics cause I eat up MCs. Y'all diseased and what you know about trees. I'll take the mic out your mouth, dog, get up off your knees. Separate myself, back it up and get some distance. Blast through the hood like a blown engine piston. Kids listening, seeing it's a system. Put your fists up so Frame can do a little bitching. Still can't diss, these MCs falter. I sacrifice a rack and take a rapper to the altar. Piss upon his song to get him hot and bothered. Dog, I'm a god, watch you walk across the water. Still can't diss, these MCs falter. I sacrifice a rack and take a rapper to the altar. Piss upon his song to get him hot and bothered. Dog, I'm a god, watch you walk across the water. He's caught in the pickle, now he's just crippled. I don't wanna kill, I wanna build off his ripple. This is too simple, I don't wanna serve him. I'ma skip dessert and flip the grill just to burn him. Take your turn, man, just shot, make it count, kid. Stop, drop, and roll, underground and I housed it. This plain looking white boy, ain't no competition. That's what they like to say before I put him in submission. Fucking glisten, I'm in a truck on a mission. I stuck him with my wrapped up, I cut him with some wisdom. Where's your vision? You look a little tongue-tied. Kitty caught your voice, he's upset, a little surprised. I kneel, take aim, squeeze at any movement. MC squeal when Frame shows improvement. 10 years later, I still set the standard. I still feel like the wrong rappers are getting pampered. I'm on my manners, stand and move onward. Slammed on the flag cause this land's been conquered. It's King Frame II, come with the fourth effort. Put torque on my words so they curve like Josh Beckett. I still can't diss, these MCs falter. I sacrifice a rack and take a rapper to the altar. Piss upon his song to get him hot and bothered. Dog, I'm a god, watch you walk across the water. Still can't diss, these MCs falter. I sacrifice a rack and take a rapper to the altar. Piss upon his song to get him hot and bothered. Dog, I'm a god, watch you walk across the water. They don't believe I MC cause I don't look the part. Till I float around the soul and put a hole in his heart. I've been it from the start and I'll be in it to the end. I'll fit the syllables in one scribble from this pen. This is like a gem, y'all spit fool's gold. Frame got in, shit, must have found a loophole. Walk up in the club and look at the lip syncers. Toothbrush in their mouth like they're singing in the mirror. I turn up the heat and try to bring it to a simmer. And flash it with the fire quick, cook them up for dinner. I serve these cats like it's going out of business. I'm not a battle rapper, I'm just reading off my shit list. I'm over it, I'm trying to make career moves. They figure in the booth, fight amongst a little weird crews. You're queer, dude, and I don't mean homo. I only mean the way you pose in your promo photo. Change your logo, throw away your image. Brought it back to Barstool, I had to bring a vintage. Still can't diss, these MCs falter. I sacrifice a rack and take a rapper to the altar. Piss upon his song to get him hot and bothered. Dog, I'm a god, watch you walk across the water. Still can't diss, these MCs falter. I sacrifice a rack and take a rapper to the altar. Piss upon his song to get him hot and bothered. Dog, I'm a god, watch you walk across the water.
Yeah, A-Frame and Mike Clouds on the Appleton Radio Show. Jay talking in the place. OD up in your face. Shane Reis, Essence, peace to OZ, new album dropping. You know, we're gonna keep it moving here on the Appleton Radio Show. We got Colby Stilts, Escaping Insanity. It's available on iTunes. This is the title track from the album. Give it an ear, y'all. We're having fun tonight. Loosen up. Come out to the easy. Yeah.
Sometimes you go through some things, they end up making you a better person. I was up all night, never rest my head. Had to serve that white just to get that bread. Now I'm on a new flight, time to catch my jet. Don't want my mom saying I'ma end up dead. Don't wanna end up dead, I'ma end up dead. Somebody please stop this damn voice in my head. My brain's about to pop and I'ma end up dead. And when the song stops, I'ma end up dead. Never in my life did I think I could be crazy. Cause coming up my mom said I was a pretty good baby. I never really cried or caused any hassle. Compared to my sister, I was a perfect angel. Now it's a different angle, and I'm a perfect asshole. Get mad in the car and I smash the fucking dashboard. Yell at my dad for acting like he's mad more. He's just frustrated, how long can that go on for? I need an encore, cause I'm almost at my wit's tip. Look back at my life and it's just like a quick flick. It all goes by so fast, living for the quick flip. Big money, big cash, even bigger dick. Forgot about my motto, said fuck tomorrow, and traded it all in for a brand new Movado. Either an Escalade, a Yukon, or new Tahoe, so I could appear happy, drowning in my sorrow. I was up all night, never rest my head. Had to serve that white just to get that bread. Now I'm on a new flight, time to catch my jet. Don't want my mom saying I'ma end up dead. Don't wanna end up dead, I'ma end up dead. Somebody please stop this damn voice in my head. My brain's about to pop and I'ma end up dead. And when the song stops, I'ma end up dead. Yo, I turned into a scumbag, son, I'm not kidding. Living a life I never pictured myself living. Clearly forgot about the lessons I was given by my mom and dad that I had learned from the beginning. Sinning became a way of life on a daily basis. One after another, too many different faces. Had to put everyone in their place like a racist. I wanted my way so bad I thought I could taste it. Not caring who or what I stepped upon. Broke so many hearts that my time won't be long. Soon I will be gone, so I gotta stay strong. I'm sorry to everybody I've ever done wrong. Don't hold it against me, I was different back then. Inspired only by money or a crack can. I can't believe that I let this shit go to my head. Time to make my bed, I'ma end up dead. I was up all night, never rest my head. Had to serve that white just to get that bread. Now I'm on a new flight, time to catch my jet. Don't want my mom saying I'ma end up dead. Don't wanna end up dead, I'ma end up dead. Somebody please stop this damn voice in my head. My brain's about to pop and I'ma end up dead. And when the song stops, I'ma end up dead. And if I end up dead, I'ma hop about my coffin, start a new life and stop living so rotten. Now worry about myself and all my problems, and tell all my people that I love them and I got them. Honest, I can't take this anymore. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. Hey, stilts, open up, you know what I came for. Yeah, what up now? I ain't scared anymore. I'm back on my feet, left the crack in the street. You cats are too weak to have to defeat Kobe Stilts. Nah, never fall to defeat, just rise to the top any day of the week. Man, I'm a beast, had to run for my money. Thought I'd never come back to days that were sunny. No more nightmares, I'm awake and I'm running into my dreams with open arms and I love it. I was up all night, never rest my head. Had to serve that white just to get that bread. Now I'm on a new flight, time to catch my jet. Don't want my mom saying I'ma end up dead. Don't wanna end up dead, I'ma end up dead. Somebody please stop this damn voice in my head. My brain's about to pop and I'ma end up dead. And when the song stops, I'ma end up dead.
Appleton, 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 Appleton.
There ain't much I give a fuck about, so I throw punches or even get my knuckles out. We can go a couple bouts, I can throw the buckles out. Homie, around the road slow, we can go a couple routes. Low ice cold, you should probably get your shovels out. My growth explodes and you may just make a subtle sprout. I run them out and I chase them to the track. Murder, smoke them on a second heat like they on a back burner. My flow soft like Botox, I rap firmer. So watch your tone for I polish your intelligence. I rock bones like geologists with skeletons. I rock bones like I'm Flintstone relatives. An info relevant, I've been so prevalent. So fuck with me, I'll make you wish that you were celibate. Fuck with me, I'll make you wish that you were celibate. Fuck with me, I'll make you wish that you were celibate.
So get lifted, be the shirt on the hole. I had to flip it cause I'm gifted and I'm different than most. Or I'm strange, but either way, I can sit on a plane while you're in it. Play a way to take your plate, wipe your face, you're finished. It's my time to eat, the beef's delicious. Think I need to say it, smoother than a heated razor. Hot like the heat is racing, rotten like the pizza can. I had to add 2 twice till I met a 4. Trying to slay Shane on the snares, what your head is for. 7 2/3 of that, now you left with 4. Didn't you finish school? Can't you do the math for Marine flow? Slash through your little doodle pad. If you're looking for the cue, know that I'm the dude to ask. I ain't coming at you, dude, coming through the pad. Ew, my flow ripe like I removed the cast. I can do a movie all alone, just remove the cast. You can't kill the move, I got the beat shook. We got a raw cut, straight off the meat hook. I got no arms, but the veins vibe and lead a beat looking like the towers with a plane inside it. And I belong in the insane asylum. I'm crazy, make Britney look like Miley Cyrus. Man, this beat's sick, and I got the virus.
Yeah.
And I got the virus.
Excuse the rest of y'all, you know that I'm the best of all. Keeping eyes open so that nobody can rest at all. Bet I can bet it all and win it all back. Cause you cats whack and you lack when it comes to y'all stats. So my son, I fuck a point guard, the man in the way. You niggas need an assist, and I put the jam in your face. That's right, I bring it raw to your taste. How you claim me dope moving at a father's pace? Do not talk shit unless you get to know me. So heavy that the world's strongest man couldn't hold me. If I'm on it like drugs, then I get some crack. Injected in your veins, boy, I'm a track mark. That marks every song that I'm on. And if you speak one word on the track, you'll be gone. Cause I'm strong, lyrically brawn. You dudes make it easy, you hearing me yawn? Yo, check the heat that I bring. You Rihanna ass niggas getting beat by a team banged up and bruised. So not fair, you can call it abuse. The beat was looking at me sexy, so I had to seduce. Yeah, there's no excuse. Cause the heavier you come, my lines tighten like nooses, kid. What the fuck you gonna do, kid? And the essence in two, shit.
Yeah. We're back, Appleton Radio. I don't even know who's mic'd up and who's not, but that right there was the Cypher joint, which was MV.
Yep.
Essence. And Shane Reis, who happened to be still in the building.
Yeah. Still kicking indoors.
So yeah, this is basically our outro. The show for the evening has come to a close.
That's right.
But do you guys want to speak on that Cypher joint at all? Anything you want to say about that particularly? No?
It's old. We'll leave it at that, I think.
Okay.
But I like it.
You were kind of surprised when I played it. They're like, oh, you have this.
Yeah, we play the old with the new. We got joints that you haven't heard in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, we dig.
Yeah.
Word. Well, personally, I just want to say, as a fellow MC in the scene, I really appreciate you guys taking the time.
Thank you both
to
for
come
coming
down here.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You know, and just lend your opinion, talk hip hop, listen to local hip hop for the last 2 hours. You know, this is something that I do on a regular basis. You know, just with my voice. So to do it with people in the scene and people's opinion that are very respected around here, it's good for all of us to do this. So
absolutely, and we were just talking about how we wanted to end the show, and you guys suggested let's play some Spose. I mean, and I'll never disagree to that ever in my life.
No, not at all.
And so we collectively decided on "Can't Get There From Here," which is the new video, one of the new singles off of the Happy Medium project.
That's right.
That is now available at Bull Moose officially. All over Southern Maine. All over your mother. He has claimed that it's all over your mother several times. I've heard.
Did he? Well, I don't think it's all over my mother.
Not your mother in particular,
she's
but it
more.
could be, is the
She's
point.
more into like American Idol.
Yeah, he's
than this shit. You know, so I don't
Dancing
think
with
I
the
don't.
Stars,
I don't
maybe.
think Spose is all over my mother.
Well,
but you know, it's possible.
Exactly.
She does live in Elliott, which is like 10 minutes outside of Wells. So
well,
I might have to check on that after the show.
Wells,
But
Maine.
big ups to Spose. We're gonna end
Definitely.
tonight off real well. If y'all are available, make it down to the Big Easy. We got Grand Street Orchestra.
yeah.
We got Ill by Instinct.
Happy birthday, Jesse.
It's his birthday. We're going to be doing it big. So come on out, see us. Tune in next week. We don't have any guests for next week, so we might get one. We might have some in-house people. Who knows? Who knows? We think you know what? We might just have OD back here. Come back and
he's in the building.
chop shop a little bit more. But we want to thank In the Attic for coming out.
Thank
Shouts
you
to
very
OZ for not making it. His
Yes.
album is coming out. Check the website for that. What's the website again, Shane?
Kevin Nottingham.
Kevin Nottingham.
Nottingham.
It's kind of like, it's like a Robert.
Nottingham.com.
Very noble, Rob.
Say it again. Spell it.
Get Nottingham, like the sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah, there you go.
know what I mean? NOTTINGHAM.
There you go.
.com.
All right, let's get back into the Spose. We're gonna end the show, man. You can't get
there from here.
There from here, do it
This
up.
is
Big
serious.
shouts
This is
out,
obviously
Spose
serious.
guy, preposterously dang.
Word.
With that.
All right.
Everybody throw your hands up right now and make some goddamn noise. Hailing from the state of Ocean and Lake. Get ready for those good vibes and metaphors. The state of Maine changing the game. Make the music good for your brain. So open your earlobes. Check it out. With no rims on the
the whip and no collagen lips. I rip through the state of Maine with the halogens lit. I'm not Rick, but I spit slick. I'm raping and making the fakest to rappers who thinking they're singing my shit quick. All aboard from the state where they think we all mate with our cousins with no indoor plumbing. Moose by the baker's dozen. We got lakes, ponds, deer on lawns, puff up on crawn, rockin' long johns, spat verses over purchase 30 racks of beer. Made peers laugh and cheer, throw a hand up in the atmosphere. Cause everybody knows my name like the cast of Cheers. But they say I shouldn't rap from here. I made it finally. Puff Dog kinda leaves. Whack rapper time to leave. Rhyme sick, Lyme disease, pine trees, skate rails. Well, mostly white trophy wives rock fake nails at bake sales. And all the haters say, Spose, are you out of your brain? Rapping from Maine? You must be insane. Or delusional. Please quit the beats and retreat to the cubicle. You must have lost your mind. I mean, those rhymes, they were fine for the time, but you can't. You're from the easternmost, northernmost boredom-soaked state. You can't be great. You can't. From where teenage moms and their babies dwell, where people downgrade from cocaine to oxy pills, where the wives get beat and no one hears them yell. And it's not Compton or Brooklyn or ATL. We spend most times weeded cause the coastline's scenic, but the chances of succeeding are slimmer than a bulimic. Still, I put my life in rhyme form and recorded it on my debut and stayed true to my coordinates. No, never reported it. Ask my subordinates, since back when my weed had more seeds than tournaments. I'm going for the gold as if that wasn't obvious. And stopping Spose, that's like trying to handcuff an octopus. Wake up every morning, wrote a new verse. Even if I wasn't winning, I wasn't a loser. Look, if you want to excel like huge shirts, doesn't matter what your zip code is, just do work. Are you out of your brain? You're rapping from Maine? You must be insane. Or delusional. Please quit the beats and retreat to the cubicle. You must have lost your mind. I mean, those rhymes, they were fine for the time, but you can't. You're from the easternmost, northernmost boredom-soaked state. You can't be great. You can't. They say you can't get there from here without magical poof. I Google Maps it, I'm there maxing. I seen them laughing out, the main attraction. And when I die, they'll pour out all their paps in my absence. Steered off course, fuck your path, I'm the captain. Crunch time all day, cereal with my actions. No need for Lucky Charms, just a bit of passion to make it from where frosted flakes fall too relaxing. Yeah, I fool fools, use tricks on silly rabbits. Did it just for kicks when I started out rapping. And I grew up in Maine, so they said it'll never happen. But we got the alphabet too, and I'm nasty. Coming to kill it ability, some of the illest they ever did see, and they love it. They haven't to crumb on my skill, and I'm sunning the dumbest of villains. I'm cutting the stomach, the summon, no vomiting from it. Above all the beef and the killing and bluffing, I'm bigger than something above when you're drunk and you're pumping your stuff. Call me Spose, are you out of your brain? You're rapping from Maine? You must be insane. Or delusional. Please quit the beats and retreat to the cubicle. You must have lost your mind. I mean, those rhymes, they were fine for the time, but you can't. You're from the easternmost, northernmost boredom-soaked state. You can't be great. You can't. Or so they say. To my man Cam Bro, Nicky 1, F4, and to them motherfucking educated advocates, keep on. To Lab 7, keep on. Lucha and Eliza, keep on. To my man Food Stamp, keep on and on and on.